How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome back. If you were in the live earlier, but we back in this thing. YouTube studio. The way she game made me want to get all in up. Top. This is in videos. What's good, y'all? And may the Lord say. And may the Lord say, let there be light. What's good with it, people? Back at it like a crack addict. What's good? What's good? Welcome. YouTubes, what's good, family? Let's get this thing started. I'm all warmed up. I got the juices. The juices are flowing. The juices is flowing and the juices is going. The juices is flowing and the juices is going. Let's do it. I love it. I'm ready. Thank you. Shut the hell up, Kay. Why the hell? Kay over here. Kay funny as shit. What up, Dante? The family is good. They're not here, but they're good. Thank you. We lined it up. We got it all lined up today. Hey, the cult of man. Men's feelings shouldn't be validated because all they do is pander to other men. Tell me I'm lying. What up, Envy? Tell me I'm lying. I don't think I'm lying. I got another one. Hey, I got another one locked and loaded in the chamber just in case. Just in case. We in there. Hold on. Where we at with it? I'll do that one. Hold on. Where we at? Or I could do this one. Why do men lie? Why are men lying about dating single mothers? Men love to date single mothers. And men love paying for dates. We pay for dates. Men like to pay for dates. I could tell y'all why. Nope. You in it. Nah, you in it. Nope, you in it. Yeah, men's feelings shouldn't be validated because all they do is pander to other men. Now, if you guys are wondering why do yes, it has something to do with control. Exactly. So if you guys are wondering, this idiot, his name is Coach Greg Adams, I think. He's on YouTube. And he's one of the biggest, he's like an OG black red pillar. Like he's from the days of like Tommy Sotomayor. Like he was around at that point in time. And then you got this idiot, Cooley from No Fugazi, right? With his, the mother of his children, who I think this is their second child they're having together, but she already had like 2 kids before him. So they have a blended family. And I think this is great. Like, I don't have any problem with this. I think they got like 1.5 million followers on the Cooley and Sarah page or whatever her name is, Sarah and Cooley page. He should have just stuck with that. When he was doing that corny content, that cringy, interracial couple content, that just that bullshit content or whatever. No, it is what it is. I would have blocked him on the strength. Once I see the I don't know. There's a certain type of content that annoys me, but he could have stayed doing that. But instead, he wanted to get into the red pill, because he saw that it was easy to grift vulnerable men, like the men who ascribe to red pill ideology. Cooley is not a red pillar. And what I'm saying is he is not a red pillar because he does not live the life of a red pillar. Thanks, Stephanie. Cooley lives a life closer to a regular married, just a man married, but a man in a relationship. You know what I mean? He lives a life of a regular cornball black dude with a white woman, right? Who like got him a white woman who he loves, that, you know, he thinks she's, you know, he got her, he got one of those white women that he likes. I'm gonna put it like that. I don't know how else to say it. He got the white woman he wanted. that's the best way I could put it, right? The white woman he puts on a pedestal, he got her, and he impregnated her twice, and she already had 2 kids. And I would be okay with that. I would be perfectly fine with that. That's okay. That, I mean, you know, it's corny. I think it's corny, but there are worse things on the planet. But when I started to have a problem, obviously, was when he would get on his podcast and start saying stuff like, baby mothers are for recreational use, which I don't think, yeah, he got with the single mother. Exactly, Mo. I don't think is, I mean, what people don't understand is that leads to direct harm against single mothers, right? Like it's way like, I need for the men to understand that when you say this type of stuff, you make space, you create the grounds in which, you know, the fertile grounds for violence and for abuse against single mothers, right? Or against women in general, but in this particular case, specifically against single mothers, right? So that's terrible. It's beyond corny. That's terrible. That's when he got put on my radar, right? When he started saying stuff like that. So he is a walking contradiction because he dates, I mean, he is not engaged, but he's with a woman who was a single mother, and he got her pregnant, and he's still with her. She's not for recreational use. He's still with her, right? Now, he ain't married this woman, and, you know, we know corny men like him don't usually do the right thing. So that's where the red pill ideology for him is definite. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's not even red pill ideology, y'all. Think about it. Red pillars be really talking about getting married. Like real red pill ideology, they talk about getting married. That's a part of, that's why like white tea red pillars started to shun. That's not why, I'm sorry. But there's definitely a rift between white tea red pillars and black red pillars. Because black red pillars, they are literally just in it to shit on women. That's it. They're literally in it just to shit on women. White tea red pillars are way more sinister, and they have a more they are making a more of a concerted effort to control women, right? That's their thing. So that's the difference between the two. And you can see that because, like I said, black red pillars are like not pro-marriage. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk about it when it's convenient, but most of them aren't like, hey, you know, we got to be married and we got to stay there with our babies and other, like, they're not talking that type of stuff. They're really just they're really just saying things to get women who are out of their leagues to date them and sleep with them. That's all it is, right? And that's what it is for a lot of white tea red pillars too, but also they're like at the base of white tea red pill ideology, you know, they talk about getting married and that type of stuff. But this dude's not married, and he impregnated this woman. He impregnated this woman twice. So y'all can't say he hit it and quit it, or it was a one-night stand. No, they are in a fully committed relationship as far as I know. He don't got no other videos with him with other women holding their bellies and shit. So he ain't a Nick Cannon. These are his first kids with this woman. He ain't got a bunch of other kids. These are his first kids with this woman, right? It's her fault. I blame her. Maybe. But he isn't married to her, right? So he is a contradiction there when it comes to red pill ideology. And he also is a contradiction, like I said, because he always is talking about how single mothers are recreational use only, but he is in a fully committed relationship. Not only is he in a fully committed relationship, he is taking mall pictures with his woman holding her belly. And I don't knock that. I think it's a beautiful picture. This is great. I'm happy for him in this kind, but like, I would love to be happy for him, but he's an asshole. Now, you don't know TikTok protocol or etiquette, DJ Sibby. I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. There's a reason why I'm saying white tea is. I don't think white is a slur. But TikTok does. TikTok protects white tea people. You can't say white. You can't say quite people. It'll trigger some shit. You can get easily banned. So yeah. This is Coach Greg Adams. Now, I already played you guys a video of Coach Greg Adams talking about how Coach Greg Adams is talking about how men shouldn't pay for dates, but in the same breath, he said that he pays for dates, but he said that he doesn't think that women deserve to have their dates paid for, which is crazy. If it triggers white people, then those aren't the white people that need to be in here. If white tea people are triggered by white tea, if you're triggered, you can leave. If that's triggering, imagine being black. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Don't make me think differently of Irish people. I've been caping for Irish people lately, and I know better. I've been saying why Irish people are the black people of black people of white people, but you're proving right now to not be, because you're not understanding this, and this is a really easy thing to understand. But anyways, so Coach Adams here. I think his name is Greg Adams. It could be something else. So Greg Adams says that why he said that women don't deserve to get dates paid for. Right? He said that. He said that they don't get, but then he said that he pays for dates. And he still has a huge, like, I'm telling you that is all it would take for me to not listen to him anymore. If I'm saying, if I were a red pillar, and I'm thinking about it the way my mind works, mind you, right? And I know my mind wouldn't work this way if I was a red pillar. But I'm just saying, if I were a red pillar and I was listening to this man, and he said in one breath that women don't deserve dates, but he pays for dates, I would instantly stop following him. I would be like, oh, he's grifting. Like, because I would be like, no, women don't deserve, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be like 10 toes down. Like, why are you paying for dates? Why are you paying? You pay for dates. You know what I mean? Like, that would be my reaction, right? But their reaction is like, we'll overlook all of that because he says that he panders to us, right? So he said that women don't deserve dates. Okay? Women don't deserve dates. They don't deserve to have dates paid for. Okay. Y'all explain to me how these two gentlemen are not openly pandering to their audiences. That's the first thing. Secondly, since these two men are openly pandering to their audiences, but I don't see any men, right? I won't say any. I don't see many men coming after them the way that they come after men like me. I am going to assume that the reason why is because men love to get pandered to, and they love to pander to other men. Therefore, men's feelings should not be validated because this applies to most men. I think most men pander to other men, and I think most men love to be pandered to. And I say I think to be nice. I'm going to tell you really what it is. I know it to be true. I know most men love to be pandered to. I know most men love to pander to other men. Simple as that. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. That's fine. I'm willing to have the conversation. But as of now, that's all the evidence that I've been seeing is like men just love to be pandered to, and you can never, if you don't pander to men, they will not listen to you. Period, point blank. If you don't, if you want men to listen to you, you must pander. Should men not be allowed? I have a voice and I have a space. I have a voice and I have a space. Oh, Deshaun, you about to get muted. Both of y'all about to get muted. Why y'all say stuff just to get muted? You know the drill. Come up, have the discussion, or get muted. Simple as that. Stop being so scary.
My bad. I give my daughter something to eat. So what you call yourself doing? Like what you think you be doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I think it's pandering. I think they pander, but it's like I feel like all people pander to a certain extent. You feel me? Like so, you want people to watch your content. You want people. You feel me? Like we all go through the same, not all through the same things, but we all go through similar type things. You feel me? So.
And what is pandering?
I look at pandering like.
No, what is the definition of pandering?
I don't know the definition, but I always look at it like you want people to agree with.
But that's not what pandering is. So why are you using a word that you don't know the definition to? The definition of it?
Because I can.
But you can't though, because you don't know the definition of it. So you can't use the word. You're not using it properly.
What's the definition then?
The definition of pandering is a person that is trying to appeal to the baser instincts of a group of people, right, to gain favor with them. So what that means is, like I said, when this man says that single baby mamas are for recreational use, which is harmful to women, right? But he doesn't care if it harms women. But he's doing that because he knows that men like you will go, yeah, single baby mamas are for recreational use, because he wants your money or he wants your attention. So he's harming another group so that he can gain the favor or gain the attention of another group of people, in this case, men. That is the definition of pandering. That's how it breaks down.
You gave a long definition, but I said it's just basically to agree. Like that's just what you trying. You just want people to agree with you.
That's not what it is, though.
And clap for you when you say something.
That's not what it is. I know, but that's not what it is. And intentions matter.
The same thing, guys.
It's not. If I literally gave you a longer definition so you can understand it better, because you didn't understand it, because that's not what it is.
Understanding it. I knew what it is for sure.
Like, you knew what it was.
You could just break it down in words better than. Let me just say that. I say that's what you did. I already knew what it was.
But you didn't though, because that's not what it was.
In general, I'm saying in general, regardless, right? Check this out. You pander. That don't make it like people think pandering just a bad thing.
It is a bad thing, sir.
But you do it.
Okay, next step. What do I say about men that isn't true and that's harmful to men?
That isn't true. I mean, I don't know. Every time I slide past your shit, it's like you always down talking me into something.
Okay, but that doesn't make it not true.
Let me say this: like you on the woman's side all the time.
That doesn't make it not true. So I'll ask the question again: what do I say that is untrue about men and that is harmful to men?
I don't know verbatim what you be saying.
Even an approximation. I'll take an approximation of what I say. You don't got to be verbatim. I ain't trying to catch you up. I just want to know.
Shit. I don't know, man.
Okay. So could it be that I'm actually not pandering because I don't say things that aren't true about men? Because that's what it would take for me to be pandering. I would have to be lying about men, saying things that are untrue about men, and that is harmful about men. Then you can call me a panderer. Absolutely. Until that day, I'm not a panderer because I don't do that.
So what if men don't agree with what you said up here?
Men be lying. Why would I? I just told you I don't validate men's feelings.
Should not be validated because all they do is pander to other men. What if other men don't feel like they doing it?
I don't care what men. I don't care what men feel like they're doing. I'm watching. I'm a man and I grew up in the cult of men. I've been indoctrinated in the cult of man, right? I grew up in it. I'm a brother. I am a man's man. Like I'm a man's man, right? For all intents and purposes, I am a man's man. I know what niggas say. I know what niggas think, without a doubt. I ain't saying like everybody. I'm just talking about as a collective. I know what men say. I know what we say in the locker room. I done been in dozens of locker rooms. I know what niggas say when the women ain't around. I know what niggas say when we popping bottles in the club. I know what niggas say when they about to go cheat on their girls. I know what men be saying. Fuck the studies. I ain't gonna even talk about the shit that I've read. I'm just saying my own experiences. I know what men be saying. I know, generally speaking, how men think, right? Okay, cool. So what am I saying about men that you and I know isn't true? What am I saying about men? I think most men be fucking lying to get with women. You think that's not true?
Nah, I know that's true.
Okay. I think most men, and I think that if you gotta lie to get with the woman, then you gotta lie to keep her. Is that not true?
No, that's Bible right there. That's fact.
Okay. So that is kind of at the core of what I be talking about, how men are manipulative, right? And we can play that out, how that looks like in a relationship and how it's destructive and corrosive in a relationship and it's abusive. And so if I said that most men are abusive, am I lying?
Most men are abusive? Mm-hmm. I don't agree with that.
Okay. But just so you know, I don't mean just physically abusive. Lying, lying is abusive.
Yeah. I'm already hip.
I know, but you just said most men lie.
I know a lot of men. I know everybody lies. Let me say
No. See, now you see that cognitive dissonance fucking with you. You just said that most men lie.
You can't say that, man. I don't know if that's. I say that's something you say all people do, bro. You know, they say most men lie. I mean, all people lie.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. Women don't have to lie to get with men, right?
That's cap.
That's cap. Okay, how was that cap?
I know women that lie.
I didn't ask you that. I'm talking about in general.
Yes. In
general, most women have to lie to get with the man. How? For what reason?
Like they play their role. Like, bro.
Give me a common lie that women tell to get with men.
I mean, shit, I don't know, like off the top of my dome, but I done seen it before.
Okay, give me a common lie men tell to get with women.
That men tell to get with women?
Mm-hmm. It don't even got to be a direct lie, because men lie like this. Men present like,
yeah, I was about to say that. Like
we present like we're hardworking men and we got our shit together. And you know, when she come over our apartment, it's cleaned up. If we got an apartment, when she come in our room, it's cleaned up. Like we front, right? We put up a front, right? So that's lying, by the way. That is a lie. That's manipulation. You're not that clean. And I don't expect you to bring a woman over to your messy house. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying it's like, that's just like the tip of the iceberg. And then you like, you know, you just like slowly but surely, you just, you know, you give off this impression that you got your shit together. You give off this impression that you, I'm saying, Chandra said, yeah, you give off that you, men say stuff like, all my exes are crazy. What?
I mean, shit, women do that too, though. Women
they do
say that same shit, gang.
Women say that all their exes are crazy, and that's why they.
Yes, they will blame all they Come on now, we gotta keep it 100. We know that that's one of the biggest things women say. They say all their exes is crazy. Or
no, women take accountability. Stuff, I've seen women take accountability for being abused by men. I've seen women look. Hold on, brother. Deshaun. I've seen women literally admit to being in a physically abusive relationship. Like literally, like, yeah, she'll come straight up. I was in a physically abusive relationship. And then in the same conversation, say that it was her fault or she has to take accountability for X, Y, and Z. And I'm sitting there like, what? I'm like in my life. And I was like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I can't allow that. Like, I think that that's kind of triggering. To, you know what I'm saying? To, you know what I'm saying? Like to be like, well, you know, I did do that. I'm like, what are you? That man was going upside your head. Ain't no fucking, what did you do? Like, what could you have done? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear, I chose wrong. Like, I don't care about that man went upside your head. There's nothing you can tell me to justify that on your end, right? From a woman. So women take accountability for shit that they have no business taking accountability of.
But but the thing is, I done heard men do that too.
When?
My thing is this, I done heard men.
Where?
Well, let me say this. I know men, and I done heard stories of men that have been in physically abusive relationships, right? Mm-hmm. And they just don't bring it up. Something like that. Like, you, as far as, you feel me? Like, you feel that they be the ones trying to take accountability the same way women do. Now, I say it probably happens more for women.
Sometimes they be the reason why that woman be going upside their head, though. And I ain't saying it's right to go upside somebody's head, but I'm saying sometimes it's reactionary abuse. That's the thing you got. I don't know if you know about that, but like reaction. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you think like from the outside looking in, it's like I had a homie who told me his wife pulled a knife on him while they were in the kitchen and cornered him, right? And I was like, when he told me that, I was like, I think in the moment I was kind of like, what? Like, but I was confused because I was like, I know your wife and she's super cool. Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I remember being like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? And then come to find out he was cheating on her. And I'm like, I'm not saying like that's okay, but I'm like, she was reacting to you abusing her. So you don't get to be like, oh man, I was just living my life and everything was hunky-dory. And then she just pulled a knife on me. Like, that's not what happened. Like, you were abusing that woman.
No, so I'll say this to that, right? So is it wrong if a man got an excuse like that then? So if a man used an excuse like, hey, so if a woman hit a man, or he was like, yo, check this out. Well, you was cheating on me. Or she was cheating on him. Basically the same scenario you said, but it's the other way around. Is that wrong too?
It's wrong. What do you mean? I never condone.
I'm saying them situations happen too, basically. That's the same thing.
I know, but most of the time that's not.
We don't know that.
We do know that. No. We do know that, though. We do know that men are more abusive than women in relationships. We do know that reactionary abuse happens way more from women to men than men to women. We do know that. That's what I'm saying.
We don't, though, because it's people that keep that shit on the low. Like, how many men you think keep that shit on the low? Because they scared to be clowned by society,
by other men, because men love pandering. Because men love what you're making my point. Men love pandering to other men, and also
but not just other men.
But it is other men.
Women are clowning them too for little.
Nah, shit like now you lie. You always got to throw the women in there, but that's not true.
Come on, bro. You know that's true. Man.
I don't know that that's true. I don't believe that that's true. I'm dead serious. That's not true. I've never felt uncomfortable telling a woman something personal about me. Like, I don't feel uncomfortable talking to women about stuff. Women don't shame me. Like, I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying like no woman I'm just saying like in general, I've been able to tell women who I've just met. I've been able to talk to women about intimate things and they don't be like, oh, I don't know about that. And like, that shit almost never happens. But men, on the other hand, I don't give a fuck about what men think. So I could talk to men openly, right? But I'm saying that growing up, definitely, I was shamed for thinking differently than my friends. My whole childhood, for the most part, I thought differently than most of the boys that I hung out with. I thought differently than them. And they shamed me for it, or tried to. They tried to. Thank goodness I had a brother at home who was smart and was like, them niggas are stupid and haters, and you're right. But, you know what I'm saying? I had a mama that built me up. But if I didn't have that, I would have thought I was a dummy. I would have thought that, like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But like, my brother would be like, nah, you right, keep going. Which, look at me now. Look at me now. That's what I'm doing now. I'm doing the same shit I was doing at 12. I'm doing it now at 42. 30 years later, I'm doing the same shit. I
respect it for sure, but I'm saying that they think you was pandering to women.
Well, it wasn't that they thought it wasn't about women necessarily. It was just, I wasn't all like, I was hyper masculine, but I would also be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't want to fight my friends. Like, I wasn't into like boxing my friends outside of like really just like put on gloves and boxing, right? Like for fun, we would box. But when I was upset with my friends, I didn't want to fight them just because we had a disagreement. And I would tell them it was stupid. I'd be like, we kick it together every day. This is us a teenager. This ain't me 10 years old. This is me, 13, 14, 15 years old. I'm like, why would I want to fight you and you're my friend? Like, that doesn't make sense. Are we? And I literally would tell my friends, like, are we friends or not? Oh, you scared? I'm really not. I've seen y'all fight. Like, I'm not scared of you niggas. I'm just saying I thought we were friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand that shit. And they'd be like, oh, they were trying to like shame you for it. And then I went home and I would talk to my brother and I'd be like, that's weird to like fight your friend, right? Like at this age, like that's weird. I'm a teenager talking to my brother about, he's 20 years old. I'm 14. I'm like, that's crazy, right? And he was like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. What are you doing? Like, that's dumb. Like, you need better friends. And I'm like, okay. And I ended up, you know, breaking free of them and getting better friends. It's like, why are we like, when I fought my homies at 10 years old, yes, we can reconcile and we can be friends. If I fight you at 25, we're not homies anymore.
Nah, that's different though. That's different.
But I'm just saying too, I could say 16 though. If I fight you at 16, because at 16, same shit. Like we could kill each other. Like I could literally knock you out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can get knocked out, or I can get knocked out. We was stomping people out at 16. We was running through niggas' pockets. Like we was like that's what happened. So I was like, this some different shit. Like you want to fight your homie? Like for what?
Man, I just feel like it happens both sides, man. Like I said, the men do it, and I don't even know who these two is though. I was listening to what you were saying about them. I don't even know who them is. But I feel like I see a lot of stuff where I hear a lot of women do the same thing. Like a lot of women, they pander to other women by saying the little, oh, I done went through this and this dude and did this, and then a whole bunch of women be like, oh, same thing happened to me. All type of stuff. They do that type of stuff too.
So you think they're lying about that?
I don't think both sides lying for real. You could say both sides ain't lying. But I do think, like I will say this, I do think women lie more than men.
See, that's that pandering. Like that's that pandering shit I'm talking about. Why? But why? Because why would you look? Statistically, scientifically, men lie more than women, right? But let's remove that. Why would? And here's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna pose the same question I pose to every man that says this stuff. You already acknowledged that men have to lie to women to get with them, right? Or at least we feel like we do. And I'm sorry, let me take that back.
Not all.
No, I didn't say all. Men is in general, most men. Men have to lie to get with certain groups of women, certain types of women, right? There's a certain type of woman that I may be attracted to that is not attracted to me. And so I might lie to her, right? That's what men feel like. It's like, well, you know, I can't get with that. Like there is a pool of women that is available to this man, but he doesn't really like that pool of women. He likes this pool of women. And thus he will lie to get with that pool of women, right? That's what I'm saying. So, and I think because men, we got to have every woman, to be honest with you. So we'll just lie for the sake of lying, to be honest with you. But to get with the man, if a woman, if a woman walked into a bar and asked 10 dudes randomly, didn't know them, don't matter the dude, asked 10 dudes to go with her in the car and she gonna get him some head or she gonna sleep with them, how many dudes will run out to the car and beat her to it out of the 10 dudes?
10 of them niggas.
10 out of 10. Okay. You didn't even care if they got girlfriends or wives or whatever, right? Cool. You just said 10 out of 10. Okay, cool. So now flip that scenario around. A man comes in a bar and tells the 10 women, I'll take you to the car, I'll give you some head and you know, and I'm a smash or whatever. How many women are going with him?
It matters who the man is.
Nah. It don't matter. Think of the man. Think of the type of man you're attracted to, and that man, and then apply that man to this situation. It don't matter, whoever it is.
Stop it, man.
I'm telling you, it don't apply. I'm saying, whatever man you want it to be. You're saying it depends on the man. It's funny when it was the woman, it didn't depend on the woman.
No, it don't. It's not going to.
Okay, then that also would prove my point that it doesn't depend. It doesn't depend. If you have to add a caveat to the man, but you don't have to do it to the woman, then doesn't that prove that men are fucking easy? So why would women need to lie to us?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
That's it. What do you mean? Like, that's it. That's all I'm saying.
But like I was saying, though, like, I feel like I said, I feel like women lie just as much as men.
That don't make sense. Why do they need to lie?
You said, why do they?
Yes, they don't need to lie. That's what I'm proving to you. They don't need to lie.
Why does anybody have to
I just told you.
It's because you choose to.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Listen again. Men don't have access to women the same way women have access to men. So there is a built-in reason for men to lie to women. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying that that is the reason why. If you ask the men, they would tell you that that's the reason why, right? So when you try to flip that around, I'm saying that same logic doesn't apply to women because they don't need to lie to you. They can be honest with you. That is why I've also talked about this before. The reason why women don't get caught cheating as much as men, aside from the fact that men just don't pay attention to women, right? That's the number one reason why women don't get caught cheating as much. But the number two reason I think is because women don't need to lie to their side niggas. They don't need to promise their side niggas nothing but vagina and head. That's it.
No, that's a fact.
Right? But a man that's cheating on his woman oftentimes has to promise that woman something. Even if he believes it in that moment, right? He could. Me and my wife just going through it. Me and my girl just going through it. Yeah, I know I got a baby on the way, but I don't really like her like that. Like whatever the case may be, right? Okay, cool. They are telling these women something. They don't need to because it's deeper than smacks. It ain't just like this woman is just like, this side woman is just like, I just want to sleep with you. Like, that's not what it is, right? It's him telling her these things, him gaming her up, which is also proof that men are fucking liars. Because that phrase gaming is made for men, right? Not made for women. So men do that and they get caught because they got to juggle 2 girlfriends, 3 girlfriends. Whereas women, she got a side nigga who she cut on and off like a fucking faucet. Because that nigga don't care. That nigga just happy to be getting vagina. He don't give a fuck. So as soon as she call him, where you need me to be? Oh shit, he putting on his shoes. What do you need? Shit. What time? Hold on. What room is it? Oh, what room is it? Okay, room 112 and bring 4 friends. Okay. Room 412, room 112 at the Marriott by the airport. Okay. And you gonna leave the room key at the desk. Who's the clerk at the desk?
You said niggas leaving what niggas doing.
Taking off of work early, Deshaun. They leaving the job early. They telling their boss they got a stomach ache.
I agree with that though. I do agree with that for sure.
That's the side nigga. You see what I'm saying?
But what does this have to do with what you saying? They gotta
that women don't got a lot. The woman in that relationship. Then what I'm saying, the woman even in that relationship, she only got to lie to one nigga. She only got to lie to her nigga. She don't got to lie to no other nigga. She could tell all the other niggas all she want to do is hunch them, and they gonna hunch whenever she want. Sure. Flip it around. The man got to lie to her, his girl. And he got to lie to every other woman he meets. So men that's what I'm trying to tell. Men have to lie more. I don't even know what to, this ain't even rocket science. This is so easy.
Lie more?
Yeah.
I'm talking about lie more for sure.
You just said women lie more than men.
I was talking about lying in general. I feel like if you lie in general, all at the same type of, but I do agree with that. I ain't gonna lie. I do agree. Now that you broke it down like that, you speaking facts. So
this stuff is not like new. These concepts that I'm talking about, the shit I'm saying isn't new. You know what I'm saying is true.
It's not, but I want to ask this last question before I gotta go.
Go ahead.
What does this have to do with why you be doing this? What did this gotta do with?
So we can call out men's problematic behaviors and we can change it.
And then I just say to that, that's tough because most niggas. I'm just saying most niggas don't take no accountability for that shit, bro.
And you were one of them niggas, Deshaun. But you one of the niggas.
No, see, I wouldn't say that though, cause I do be trying to be chill now and sit back and listen.
But you're not taking no accountability.
Most men look at it as you hating. I ain't gonna lie.
I know. Hold on, wait,
Deshaun. You hating.
Deshaun. Let's go back. Men's feelings shouldn't be validated because all they do is pander to other men. I'm gonna revert you back to this every single time. I'm gonna divert you back to this every single time, because if you think that I don't know that men gonna just claim that I'm hating when in reality I'm just stating the truth, then you don't know what you think I'm a dummy. I'm not stupid. I know men gonna hate. I know they gonna think I'm hating when all I'm doing is telling the truth. But what I want them to do, you can think I'm hating, but you can never call me a liar. That's it. You can call me a hater all you want to. Don't give a fuck. You call me a liar, prove it. Prove it. Prove that I'm lying right now. That's all I be wanting y'all to do. You claim I'm pandering, prove I'm lying. If you can prove I'm lying, then you can prove I'm pandering. But since you can't prove I'm lying, then you can't prove I'm pandering, because nothing I'm saying is not true. Everything I'm saying is true. Observably, objectively, subjective, however you want to look at it, everything I'm saying is true. You know it. I know it. The women definitely know it. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm asking for men like you and me and every other man is, look, man, we got to recognize and clock the problematic behavior so we can stop it. You think it's cool to just be a fucking natural born liar? You think it's okay to just run game on women and manipulate women and create these toxic relationships? And then when the relationship falters because of all of your lies and masking, when the mask falls off and she leaves you, you blame her? After you've been abusing her for 5 years, 3 years, 7 years, now all of a sudden it's her fault. It goes both ways. How?
You don't think people look at like people? Let me just say that. You don't think people look at you as like a weak man for doing shit like this?
For being honest about men? Why would that make me weak?
No, I ain't saying it make you weak.
I know. I'm saying that's what I would say to myself. You see what I'm saying? That's what I would say to myself, right? I have these. So you're asking me, how do I affirm myself? I affirm myself by understanding that men are going to lie. That's the easiest way. Like, once you understand that men will just lie to combat what I'm saying, then I'm good. I know they say whatever, y'all say whatever y'all want to say about me. All I'll be asking y'all to do is prove it. You can call me whatever you want to call me. Prove it though. I ain't mad. I'm not because it's gonna do like this, brother. You're either gonna help me understand something better, or you're gonna understand something better. Right? So I don't mind. I love it. You say I'm a panderer? Cool. Prove it. Prove that. Tell me where I've told men something that I don't do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like while I'm out here like, women, like I've said this a million times. I truly mean I don't know how people don't. I'm sure people don't understand it when I say how much I mean this. If my wife left me, I would not be mad at that woman. I wouldn't disparage her. I wouldn't I would pay her rent. I don't care if she got married again. Like, I would give her money. Like, it would never, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't, like, I really live what I be talking about. Like, I don't be out here just saying shit and then living some different life on the back end. I'm telling you the things that I've learned that are actually helping me be a better person in my day-to-day life. Like, the things that I'm seeing, the way that my life is positively impacted daily. I'm telling you, look, man, when I stopped thinking like this, my life got better. Like, when I stopped blaming women for shit that had nothing to do with women, and I started taking accountability for the things that I was doing, my life got better, believe it or not. It was scary. It hurt. It still hurts because I'm still growing. But did my life get better? Absolutely. I can prove it to you.
Man, today I ain't catch you up on this shit, man. I'm gonna catch you on one of these though.
So your aim is to catch me.
Yeah, I on some of this shit, like I said, I don't agree with you on. I be thinking you be out of bounds or something. Like, you be left field with it. Like,
this is what I want you to do, Deshaun, moving forward.
Some stuff you be right though.
This is what I want you to do moving forward. every single time I say shit that is crazy, I want you to request up and challenge me on it. I want you to ask me and really pick my brain, just like you was just doing. I want you to really be like, but Pub, why do you think like that? How did you come to that conclusion? Why are you saying? I want you to do the same shit. I will never shame you for asking the question, ever.
All right, bet, man. Have a good day, dog.
All right?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, let's get the likes up one time. Hey, bang the cash out one time, man. Don't be scared. Keep the live alive. It's right there. Y'all see it? Are you not entertained? Let's get the likes up. Definitely. Let's share the live. This is crazy. It's only 44,000. Y'all, it's 400 people in here. Shout out to my YouTubes, man. Why what? Why what, Jay? Trying it, spending your whole time trying to catch me up is crazy. But you're gonna be, hey, hold your breath until you pass out. Hold your breath until you pass out, because that's what's gonna end up happening. It's because Jessica, the reason why men are so adverse to growing is because it feels like they're dying. It is a physical, you have a physical reaction, a visceral reaction to unpacking your misogyny. It is a real, like, you get it feels like you feel like, oh my God, like they're about to pew me, like you get like that scared. Like that's how afraid you are of that shit. That's how most men are. And the more cognitive dissonance that exists, the more frightening that thought is for them. And I don't think that that's just men. I think that that's people. I think anytime, you know what I'm saying, people, the broader your blind spot is, the more that's the case. Like the more likelihood that's going to be the case, that you're going to be like, because you could talk to old people, women or men. Talk to old people. Oh, I don't understand you youngest nowadays. Why don't you why don't you just go buy yourself a house like me and your mom did back when houses costed $100? You guys are lazy. You start talking about economics and, you know, the housing market and all that. Their brains start going boo, 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 boo. They can't hear that shit, man or woman. I've spoken to both of them. Neither of them understand. Neither of them understand. They're deathly afraid. Have you guys ever tried to get an old person to read some shit that's going to challenge their train of thought or their worldview? That shit is like giving a kid fucking vegetables. You got to play fucking airplane with their ass to get them to read it. Do, 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 do. Here comes the documents. Do, 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 do. Read the first line. Do, 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 do. Here comes the documents. Click on the link, please. Old people be like, oh, no. It's the same shit with men. The same shit. It's a human reaction. It's a human reaction. Not a male reaction, not a female reaction. It is a human reaction to having cognitive dissonance. Now, and cognitive dissonance exists, you know, due to lack of education and and then once you have a lack of education, you know, racism, all these other things come into play, right? Classism, all this stuff, right? That's, you know, we could just break it down like that's how it happens. But yeah, that's what it is though. My shining star, public, you're doing one of the hardest mental jobs. Usually men never go against each other because they're terrified of each other. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what I was trying to say to Deshaun. I'm like, what makes you think, appreciate you, Pruitt. That's what I was trying to say to Deshaun. I was like, what make, like, the men that say I'm weak, what would make me weak when I'm literally challenging every fucking thing that men think? Everything that men think as a collective, I'm challenging it. Everything I was taught as a man, I'm telling you, it's a fucking lie. I'm not like patting myself on the back, but I'm being honest too. That's not for the faint of heart. Like, That shit is extremely, it's dangerous and it's difficult. I'm telling you from personal experience, it's dangerous and it's difficult. Exactly. But it did make me stronger. Exactly. But it also made me stronger. It made me more sure of myself. I've never been more sure of myself than I am right now today. I've never been more sure of the things that I think. I've never been more sure of the way that I act. I've never been more sure of myself than the way that I am right now. Never in my life. It's never happened. When I was my least secure, I was doing the most damage to other people. When I was my least secure. Now I'm my most secure and I'm doing the least damage to people. Right? Go figure. So no, I love it. I love it here. I do. I truly love it here. And I'm a drag every knuckle dragging Negro and other group of men. We gonna get them. We gonna get them there as many as we can. We gonna drag them kicking and screaming if we got to. Oh shit! The black cement threes just dropped. Should I scoop them? They just dropped the black cement threes. Should I cop them? They hurt my feet, man. I got too many Jordans. I don't even be wearing Jordans like that no more. Anywho, next up, we'll get to the new people. Hey, AJ, what's good? AJ, what's good? All right, she don't know she up here, but she's still in the live, so I appreciate that. MJ, come back. Put your request back in. If you want to come up. I like this little new feature they got on TikTok telling me who can cam up and who can't. Tibbles was good.
I'm doing pretty good. Wait, who's that guy in the background?
Which one? There's two of them.
The one with the one on the right.
With the gray beard?
Yeah.
That is Coach Greg Adams. He's a red pillar and he makes a lot of content for red pill men, and he has been telling men to not date women or not pay for dates, but then he says that he pays for dates.
Oh.
Really weird. I don't understand it.
Well, it's weird. Your live's kind of lagging. Your live's like, people are saying it's glitching in the chat. I don't know what's going on.
It's always glitching. Don't worry about it. They be hating. TikTok hates me. It's okay. But I love y'all.
But yeah, no. I think everybody could definitely do with a little bit more self-awareness in their life, and just more ability to look in on themselves, I guess. But yeah, it's scary.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to say something? Did you want to address the prompt?
Well, I mean, I guess it's hard. It's a hard thing because it's like they're other people, and I'm always kind of, tried to abide by that old, rule of treat other people the way you want to be treated, and I want my feelings to be validated. So I guess, yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky thing.
You're saying you want people to validate your feelings, so you validate everybody else's feelings?
Well, I mean, and yeah, there's definitely an issue with that because you got to be thinking about what feelings they're having and if they should be validated, because I mean, that could be bad for everybody if their feelings are, if they're not having the right feelings, or just, I mean, not having the right feelings, I guess. I mean, just reacting in a way that's toxic.
Yeah. So everybody's feelings shouldn't be validated. Right.
No, if their feelings are coming from a place of like, oh geez, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna come back down because I don't really know what my thoughts are right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, it sounds good in theory, like everybody's feelings should be validated, but for my YouTubers, that's Coach Greg Adams. You guys have seen him, all the YouTube folks. Y'all know who he is. This little troll-looking motherfucker. And y'all know who No Fugazi is off the rip. You're good, Tibbles. All right. Nah, it ain't no smoke. I just be wondering, hey man, we learning and we growing here. So what is we doing? Let's see. Is it a good time to switch it up? We tried. Why do men lie? Men love dating single mothers. Men love paying for dates. Why do men lie? Why are y'all lying about y'all don't like single mothers? Y'all love single mothers. Y'all love them. Y'all love single mothers, and you love and y'all like paying for dates. Y'all prove every day that y'all love single mothers, and y'all still paying for dates. And somebody said it earlier. The reason why men love paying for dates is a control thing, right? And it's we get the flex. We want that. If we don't pay for a date, then how can we expect you to sleep with us? How can we coerce you into sleeping with us if we're not paying for dates? How can we do it? Right? We got to pay for the date. Because we think the relationship is transactional. We treat it as if it's transactional, correct? So of course we pay for dates. Of course we do. And that's why it's so dumb for men to think for 1 second, like nothing has changed about our system in the last 60 years. Nothing has changed really. Very little has changed. But all of a sudden, men are expecting women to pay for dates. Why? What has changed? Is our society equitable? Did capitalism cease to exist? Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it somewhere. Because last time I checked, women are still oppressed. Women still make less money than men. Men still need to prove that they're not threats or dangerous to, you know what I mean? Like, we still got to do that shit. So until that changes, pay for the fucking date. Pay for the date. You can't afford it, don't date. She expects you to pay $300 for a date. Don't date her. Date somebody else. There are so many women who going to Chili's is great. There's so many women going to Fridays is great. There's so many women who don't mind going on coffee. Like there are a bunch of different women. You don't like those women, that's on you. But stop trying to make the women who don't like that shit. Stop trying to shame them. And then furthermore, stop doing this weird ass game all of a sudden and being like, oh, since y'all got your degrees and you know every fucking thing, then why don't you pay for the date? Because ain't shit changed but the date, nigga. Ain't shit changed but the date. It's the same shit. Shit is crazy. Like, I missed the whole. I did not know what the fuck was going on. I had no idea like that was the shift in the thought processes of men, where men started really getting on this like, yeah, and I don't know why we should pay for dates. Like, what? That shit, I promise y'all, I never, ever, ever in my long-legged life ever thought that I shouldn't pay for a date for a woman. Could I afford to do it? Completely different scenario. Totally different question. Could I afford to do it at the time? Maybe I could. Depends on how much money I had in my pocket. But did I ever think if I have the money, I shouldn't pay for it? Never. Ever. Always.
It's not even a real thing. Hey, public.
What up?
Hey, everybody. It's not even a real thing in real life. As a single woman, men in real life are not huffing and puffing when we're at the table and the check comes. Like, this is only an internet talking point because they realize that women are getting like privy and smart and saying, okay, I could pay myself, but let me see if like he's going to, court me. Like that. I feel like a lot of men feel like it's a test that women are looking for, and they don't want to participate in the testing process. Because I mean, courting is like a test, how is conversation going? Is he going to be able to provide for me? How will he react in a certain situation like this? And they're seeing that they're being tested or calculated, and they don't want to be on that ride. They're trying to push back in this system, because they thought that they were paying for dates because we're looking at them
for
as
money.
like a leader, protector, and provider. But we're looking at them right now because we're like, okay, let's see what this nigga gonna do, type of thing. But
thank you, Tasha.
I also just wanted to say that a lot of men, it's a double standard that doesn't make sense, because I've seen men call women masculine or too independent if they do want to pay for themselves during a date. So they're complaining about how women are using men to pay for dates and that they don't want to pay. But if we do offer to pay, then they call us independent and masculine and that we don't need anything from them.
Hey, who is this person? Oh, I know who this person is. Sam Vango or whatever he is. We're gonna mute Sam Vango for the live. You can come up and get unmuted though, sir. I'm all for it. But we're gonna go on and mute you for the live though. You know the drill. You've been here enough times. Come up and get unmuted if you like. If not, you can stick around and watch. What up, Shan?
What up?
I'll be right back. I gotta grab something.
I wanted to tell y'all real quick because this was my villain origin story. Okay, I'm actually waiting till you come back because I feel like you need to hear this too. He be giving me so much shit about this, but this is my villain origin story. I've only ever had one man complain about paying for a date or not want to pay for a date, and that was where it all started. It was back in. Let me stop.
That's what I'm saying though, Shan. Like, that is not something that we encounter in the real life. Like, men in general pay for dates. Like, I've never seen a man start huffing and puffing. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's not something. That's just a talking point because they're trying to. They're upset that I don't know. It's like they're trying to do the opposite of what we expect from them.
Well, and I realized, just like Public said, at the time, I didn't realize this. It took me a little more time. But usually the ones that complain they're complaining because they just genuinely don't have it, but they also don't have like the courage or like they can't get over their ego and pride to just be able to say that. Because like they still want to go out with you. They still want your time, but they don't have the money and they just can't say that. Or they also aren't creative enough to find other things to do with you that don't require as much money. But yeah, the villain origin story was the one time this happened to me. I went out with this guy who I went to high school with him, and we didn't really know each other that well in high school, but this was years later. I think I was maybe like 25. And he kept like trying to get at me, trying to go out with me, whatever. Mind you, when I left high school, I went to college. So I didn't even live in the city for like 4 years after that. So anyway, he wanted to go out. I finally agreed. We lived on two opposite sides of the city. So I agreed to drive down to him because he said his car was messed up or something. I don't remember the full thing. But I drove down to him and he met me at the place where we were going to go eat. So I didn't pick him up or anything. He met me there. We eat. We just go to dinner. And mind y'all, and don't judge me. Like I said, I was like 24, 25. We ate at this like diner. Like we just went to a diner. Wasn't anything fancy. Wasn't like nothing crazy at all. We get the bill. Y'all, why this man only want to pay his half of the bill? Mind you, he was the one that was ordering up a bunch of shit. Like, I don't think he wanted to pay his half. I think he was trying to split the bill. He ordered like more stuff than I did, and then when the bill came, he wanted to split it. So
he wasn't even looking at the items. He wasn't even per item. He was just trying to split the whole thing.
Yeah, he was just trying to split it in half. Just split it in half. So I can't remember. I know I didn't pay the whole bill. Either I split it or I made him pay it, but I think I split the bill. I think I ended up splitting the bill and just paying it in half because I was not about to sit at that diner and argue over what I believe was a $60 bill. I shit you not. It was $60. So either I paid my half or I split it down the middle. I don't remember. But obviously after that, I blocked him. Never talked to him again. Well, no. Let me go back. I didn't block him immediately. He texted me because I wasn't like texting him or responding, and he was like basically trying to say that was a test. He was trying to basically see if like I was a gold digger or some shit like that, which is fucking insane. But I'm like, why would you test me by inviting me to come to dinner with you, taking me to a diner, because you picked the spot that we were going to meet up at. I pull up, it's a fucking diner. Taking me to a diner, and then I had to drive all the way from where I live over to your side of town because your car was messed up, and you didn't even do the courtesy of like paying the full $60 bill, and you want to tell me all that was a test? So that day, I blocked him, and I took a vow of celibacy when it comes to broke men. Can't do it. Not for me.
God damn. They said,
listen to me now.
They said the live lagging on YouTube. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, I'm glad I did that.
One time that okay, it was glitching. There's one time that I paid for my part during a bill, and it's because I wasn't really feeling the man. Like I just wasn't. You know, like sometimes obviously men will pay for bills and they'll try to like hang out or go back to somebody's place after, and I was just not feeling him, and so I paid for my part because I don't want you to expect anything from me. And he literally said afterwards, he was like, I see you weren't feeling me, like you didn't even let me pay for you. So this is how I know that all of this that they're saying online is bullshit, because men will literally start doubting themselves and their quote unquote masculinity if a woman is like, nah, I got the bill, or no, I got my part. Like they literally feel like it's their job. So it's just all bullshit online. It really is.
Somebody said, if you can't pay for your own food, doesn't that make you broke? You completely missed the point, because I clearly said I did pay for my own food. Like, obviously, I had the money. There was a $60 bill. Not only did I pay for my own food, I paid for my own gas, drive all the way down there to meet him at a diner.
You were supposed to tell that nigga your wallet was in the car, and you were supposed to go to the car and leave.
Again, 25, you know, whatever. I'm young.
You wasn't a real nigga.
At the time,
you wasn't a real nigga
really
yet.
Didn't even care. I'm like, I was more so shocked about the whole situation that, like, is this man really asking me to pay half this bill right now? But I knew in that moment, like, I'll never talk to him again, so whatever. No harm, no foul for me. But it's not the point that I didn't have the money for the bill. It's you don't have $60, but you want to go out on a date with a woman you've been trying to get at for years.
Damn. See, y'all be saying that shit don't happen in real life, Suburban Bay. That shit be happening in real life. That shit definitely be happening in real life. No doubt about it. Why would I need to shut up? I'm being honest. If you invite me somewhere and I think that I ain't gotta pay, and then you tell me I gotta pay, and I drove, I'm leaving. Joke's on you, buddy.
I was so shocked. I didn't even know how to handle that situation, because it literally had never happened to me before. So I was just like, really a deer in headlights. I'm just like, first of all, this is embarrassing because we're at a diner and the waitress is right there, and this man is just. I'm like, you know what? Let me just pay my half and let's just be done with this.
Yeah, I'd have been in that. I'd have been in that whip, listening to my favorite R&B song.
You know what is crazy? The fact that he thought that was a test. That was a test to see if you're a gold digger. The bill was $60, sir. You probably make like $35K a year. It's not gold digging. This is not gold digging. I'm so confused.
Exactly. Now y'all see why I be on their head. Every time they say the word gold digger, I get triggered. Because I'm like, it's never the men with the gold that's saying. They're like, in comparison to that, like I've dated men that's like worlds away from that. They ain't never accused me of being a gold digger.
Never thought it was even a thing.
Right, but it's always the brokest ones that want to talk about testing you. If I am a gold digger, I'm a bad one if I'm on a date with you right now. You told me your car was messed up, and I still came to this date.
Yeah, you should have chose better. I low key now listening to the story, I blame you. Like the more I listen to it, this sounds like this was all your fault.
Because usually, but yeah, listen, I learned my lesson. I know that.
That's good.
You know what it is? It's always the men that be in your DMs or begging you for a date for years. You know it's exactly when you finally give them a chance. It never go right. I've been there. I've been there too, girl. It's never right. I actually think the meal that I paid for half and he was like, you ain't feeling me like that. I think he was one of the persistent ones in my DMs. And I finally, said, okay, let's hang out. And the reason why I paid for mine, because I didn't want him to expect anything. And usually, even if I don't like a guy, like, I'll let them pay. Like, shit, I'm here. I took the time to get ready. You could pay for me. But he was so creepy and so like lustful after me that I just wanted to I didn't want him to try to like walk me to my car. I didn't want him to try to like contact me or think that I owed him on any level. You know what I mean? Like it was to the point where I didn't even want to like sit next to him. Like I was completely on the other side of the table, like away from him. So yeah, it'd be hard.
It's like an episode of Love is Blind when they reveal and the women don't like the men. That shit be funny.
Yeah, his eyes were too far apart, so it was freaking me out.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. All right. The gentleman that Bell Arts, I invited you up, or I told you to come up. You get unmuted. You know the drill. Dirty Rotten, you muted for the live.
Oh, yeah, he was the one I was responding to.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know. I just told him to come up. He can come up if he wants to, but you muted for the live. You can come up and get unmuted. And Dirty Rotten, you can come up and get unmuted, obviously. But y'all muted for the live, though. Yeah. Y'all come on. Punch the air. I don't know why y'all do that. Y'all might as well just be a fly on the wall when y'all be in these lives. Look how T put them eyes far apart like that. That's crazy. Let me line my shit up with. And that shit closer than my eyes. My shit must be far apart.
I'm having flashbacks. Don't do that. Mm-mm.
He looked like that. He looked like that nigga Sid from Ice Age.
It was like his eyes were closer to both of his ears than each other.
Yeah, we can't have that. Golden ratio is crazy. That's cool. All right. So what we got going? Well, what is we doing?
I'm saying, where they at? They usually always want to argue about single mothers and how nobody wants them.
I wanted to see it. I wanted to know.
You gotta put out like it's like the Candy Man. You have to sit up here and chat and be like, I'm a single mother and I'm happy. And they'll come running out the bushes. I'm like, wait, what?
I am.
No, you not. You lied to yourself.
I'm stress free and I got my feet rubbing together. Where's she at?
You don't got a companion.
Let me convince her how much she hates her life.
I know you hate your life. You don't even got a man in it to make it worse.
Yeah, they'll come running. I'm a 31-year-old woman, single. I have a cat, and I'm getting a bachelor's degree.
Oh,
come tell me I'm lonely and I'm gonna die alone.
Are you gonna try to? Are you buying a home, or do you already have a home, or? Because that really.
I actually do.
No, I know you do, Shane. I was talking suburban. Because that really drive them up the wall.
No, I'm working on it. So I want them to hate me. I want them to just wake up and just have their fists in the Arthur, in the fist already. Just mad, blood pressure skyrocketing.
Yeah, if you want to buy a home and you're a woman, just know that there is, I don't know, I think NASA said around 82% of men that hate you.
Damn.
Yeah. You should just make your profile picture a house, Shan. They'll hate you. It don't gotta be a real house. Just put a picture that says homeowner on it.
Yeah. Do that. Do it like the day you bought your home, like when you got your keys. Like just put that picture as your PFP. I know them niggas gonna be like, see, I can't do nothing for you.
Am I not hated enough?
I can't do nothing for you now. You done got you a home.
Look, I ain't living nowhere. I'm not living in nobody else's house. You got to live in my house.
You got to live. So why we can't build together? Why we can't build together? I know I don't own a home, but I was thinking with the help of a good woman like you, I could possibly
absolutely the fuck not.
One day ruin your credit.
We gotta find a house. It gotta be both of our names. Okay, well, just your name because my credit really bad. But we gotta find a house together.
Please stop.
They said the bare minimum credit score to buy a home was 560. Now mine 480. But look,
oh God,
let me not hold you. That ain't really nothing. That's 2 Sprint phone bills that went bad back in 03.
Yeah, matter of fact, let me just put me as an authorized user on your stuff. So every time you pay for your credit card, it'll help me out. And then we can think about getting this home.
I am literally hugging myself, rocking back and forth. Y'all are triggering me. Stop.
I done seen credit scores in the 3s. So y'all ain't never seen. Boom, instant boost. Oh man. Yeah. I
never understand why building together has to start at the lowest possible point. Like you can always build
because them niggas be at the lowest possible point. So where they gonna build from?
Like, no, like when they say why can't you build with a man? I can continue to build on what we both already have. I'm not building you in general, meaning you have nothing and you want me to build with you. How? When I gotta work twice as hard just to catch you up and then we can go from there. No.
Yeah, y'all asking 300s. Yeah, I done seen nigga scores in the 300s.
300s is crazy. That should be illegal.
Synced it. When you done ran as many people credits as I've ran, you done seen it all. I done seen 868s and whatever. I done seen the highest shit. I think the highest credit score you can have is like, I want to say 900 or 8. It's high 8, something in the 8s or whatever. I didn't see that.
I think it's 800. Right?
No, it's higher. You could be over 8. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say who got over 800, but I know people close to me that got over 800. So yeah, 850. There you go. I didn't seen like.
Oh yeah, 850. It did go up.
I done seen niggas with the, with the 820s and the 8 whatevers, but I also done seen the 370s and the 420s and the 480s, and I done seen all of those. Yeah, shit is crazy.
850 is wild. What y'all doing?
And ain't nobody more picky than a nigga that got a 580 credit score. It's something about that 580 to 650. Them niggas be picky. I'll be like, bro, what the fuck?
Those the type that be paying the minimum every month, so the $35 every month.
Man, they don't be paying shit.
I mean, my grandma got an 850, but I thought that was just because she old and they don't be doing that for real.
That means you have an 850 by proximity, Shan. So your credit score is really 850 by proximity.
Well, I am on her credit. I'm an authorized user on her American Express.
Oh, you good?
So
yeah.
she do be helping me out.
Mm-hmm. She got you.
She'll be coming in here to hate on you real soon since you added that.
Mr. Lee, he said, "Oh God," he already know. If you done ran them credits, you done seen it all. You be in them motherfuckers like, damn, bro, what did you do? You be wanting to ask them what they did. That shit, when your credit be like in the 3s, that's like a person. That's like if you in healthcare, I would imagine that's like a person that got like HIV, syphilis, and chlamydia. You be like, did you get this all from the same person? Like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. How did that happen? Cooley looks like Grumpy Smurf. Oh man, okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've seen credit with child support on there. Yeah. I saw a dude come in. He had just got done paying all his child support. He had just paid it off. And he was like, and now I'm going to buy me a car. Like, he was so excited. He was like, I'm going to buy me a car. I just paid off my last child support payment today. And I want this car. And he picked out the car. And he came in and he bought that motherfucker. And I was happy for him. I was like, damn. Good for you. Good for you, sir.
He already did the other one. We talking about why do men lie about dating single mothers, especially this braided hair, fake bearded, ugly anteater looking behind him. He on what is it, tonight's conversation, talking about, he's one of them red pillars that's talking all this shit about women's value and women's, dating market value. Whole time, the woman that he has pregnant right now, who is not his wife, they are on their second baby together. She had 2 kids when he met her. This is why I don't understand why y'all listen. And that's the crazy part. There are so many men that listen to him every day that be like, yep, he's spitting. Facts, king, facts. Whole time, the exact thing he's advising you to never do because you're lowering your value, he already did it. And he's currently doing it. Now, he's adding and contributing to the problem.
Now, I think that he is only talking about Black single mothers.
Oh yeah, of course. We know that.
So I think he does mean what he's saying. I think he's just not saying Black single mothers, because make sense.
No, I knew that when I realized because I heard that he had a baby mama, and then when I saw who she was, I'm like, oh, he just means Black women. Cool, I get that, but it's still the fact that Black men are listening to this and not understanding that he has a different set of standards when it comes to a lot of them probably don't know that, is what I'm saying, or they do know that and they have the same different set of standards.
Yeah, I was gonna say they know. Them niggas.
You're right.
You don't think them niggas know? Them niggas know. This nigga know. Yeah, and as far as the tax people concerned, she a single baby mother of 4.
She is.
He ain't claiming them babies.
Baby daddies.
He ain't claiming them babies on his taxes. She claiming them. Just so y'all know. Just so you know. She's a single baby mother. She just white. That's why I was tripping. I was like, damn, so you really just, I don't know. You really just out here.
She's still desirable. She's still high value. She's still whatever, because he convinces himself that he's such a high value man. And so he's able to have access to higher caliber women. Is that your example of the high caliber women you have access to? And it's no shade to her. I don't know this woman.
I don't like her. I'll be honest with you. I don't like her. I don't like their content. They be doing that cringy, black, white, ebony and ivory shucking and jiving content on their page. I don't like that shit. And also, she allows him to go out here and say that shit about single mothers. So fuck her too. They both. That's why I put them both up. First, I wasn't. And I was like, nah, fuck her too. She a weirdo too. Fuck her.
Very true.
What are the names of these two? Because my algorithm knows my heart, so I don't have these people.
I think it's Cooley and Sarah, or Sarah and Cooley, or some shit like that.
And then the other man is who?
This is Coach Greg Adams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, high value in creating broken homes. In his mind, yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. I didn't see him until I've seen him on YouTube on the No Fugazi bullshit, and then I didn't see her pop up until that fool Benny actually was the one who talked about them, and I was like, oh.
And are they married?
No.
Okay, so in my opinion, he's just making a clown out of her too then, because 2 kids with no ring, but it's like he's only putting her on a pedestal socially, but not. I don't know. It's just it's a mess.
It's a bunch of hypocrisy and contradictions, like most of the red pill men. All of the red pill men. They only speak in contradictions and hypocrisy, and other men are like, yeah, bro, you spitting, that's straight facts. And I feel like the men who realize that it's a lot of contradiction and hypocrisy, they just don't want to call themselves red pillars. There's a lot of men on this app that promote red pill ideology and spew red pill talking points, but will swear up and down, I'm not a red pillar, I'm not a red pillar. Red pill is just misogyny. It's just rampant misogyny. And a lot of y'all be rampant misogynists and spew those talking points. You just don't want to be associated with red pill ideology because you know that shit is stupid. So the cognitive dissonance is eating you up.
You know who Benny would be a perfect example of that. But you know who some dude named the dude I did a video on, his name is Jamal, something Brandon Jamal, or he the one that do that. Now you a single mom, and then he make all them dumbass songs about like, and he's like always like laughing at single mothers when they're like he'll literally stitch a video of a woman like crying in her car, and then be like, oh, she's a single mom, and like make like a song about it and like clown her and shit, right? But he stitched a video from Benny, and then he was like calling out Cooley, and I'm sitting there like, nigga, you the same. He's like, oh, this nigga's an idiot. I'm like, you the same nigga. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, y'all, do you not? You making videos constantly disparaging single mothers, and him talking about single mothers are for recreational use. What is the difference? He was like, I never told men that single moms is recreational use, and I never said don't date a single mom. You just clown them. You just catch them when they're at their most vulnerable, and then put them on a Summer Jam screen and laugh at them and make videos that go viral about them. What's the difference? I was sitting there like, what? It doesn't make any sense.
And what would be the purpose or the reason for you doing that? Like, you're so bitter and angry about just single motherhood, I guess, when you're really mad at your own mama, but we're not going to talk about that. But like, you're so bitter and angry that somebody just getting online and venting their frustrations in a particular moment, that doesn't represent their entire life. They're having a bad day or a bad moment, and you decide to broadcast that as like the image of single motherhood. And that's why when y'all see actual stats that show things like single moms are happier than married moms, y'all don't want to believe it because you like to cherry pick specific moments in a single mom's life where she might be complaining. But we can also cherry pick a lot of moments in married women's life and married moms' life where they complain just as much.
Hell yeah. Not my wife though. Y'all stay out of her business. But who is MTR? Jean Grey?
That's exactly why they will say shows like Jerry Springer and the Maury Show with the single baby mamas who don't know who the father is. They say that is facts and factual events, but then we look at real statistics that researchers have done and they'll call that fake news.
Yeah. I know somebody. All these niggas be conveniently knowing three women that done lied, about saying that the baby was the dad's and it was like, I'm like, okay, all right, bro, you got it. You got it. That shit almost doesn't exist, but you know 3 women. Same shit. That was that lady. That's what that lady was doing last night too. She was like, oh, I know women that abuse the men and that, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm sitting there like, it's so convenient that like all of your friends and all of your family, they seem to be the outliers. That's odd. What are the odds of that?
I just came up here. Hey, how y'all doing?
What up, Leah?
I don't know if my background loud. I'm at the gym, but I just came up here to say that I found his page, Cooley and Sarah's page, and it is very much so cringe. And I hate that for the world and their kids. They have a video where they had their baby, like not even a baby that can walk, picked between a white Santa and a black Santa. And the mom's like, pick the white Santa, pick the white Santa. And I was like, oh.
Ew, what the fuck?
The entire time. It's very much so cringe. So it's not even like regular interracial stuff where it's like what white people do differently than black people. Like teaching your baby to compete for the white versus black side is kind of weird.
I don't like that shit at all. I don't like it even when you do that. The differences between, I hate that corny shit personally. When you're in a couple, like if you are just doing it like, like as a joke or whatever, then fine. I just don't like it when like you do that. I don't know. I've always found that shit to be cringy as fuck. I be blocking people like instantly, even if they seem like well-intended, oh, I love that they love their love. Like, why is that like a focal point of your relationship? Like, are you guys really having those conversations? Like, I'm not, Like, I'm not talking to my wife about like, see, as a black man, that's why you don't understand why I be putting sporting wave in my shit and I gotta wear a wave cap. Like, I'm not doing that shit with my wife. If I gotta explain that shit to her, I'm not. That's fucking crazy. That is a wild relationship to be in.
I think that's why it's so crazy for me is because of that very reason. Like, I'm not saying that race doesn't come up. Obviously, when you're in an interracial relationship or like, racial conversations don't ever happen, but it shouldn't be the focal point. And if it is, maybe one or both of y'all are in it for more fetishization. That's such a hard word to say.
Mm-hmm.
Fetishization reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's a constant focal point of y'all's relationship is that y'all are different races, it's like y'all are doing it like this is a trend for y'all, or this is like an experiment. Y'all aren't just two people who like happen to be very compatible and fall in love with each other.
Yeah. That's always weird. Like if ever, yeah. I just think it's weird every single time. I've always thought it was weird. It was always strange to me. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like I don't ever. I'm not having like we have race conversations, but it's like the same way black people would have race conversations. You know what I mean? Like it ain't about us. It's about like race in general and what's going on with racism and how we need to stop it and da 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 da. But I'm never like in my relationship like, well, black people and white people. The difference is. Like what?
Like, let's do a video so I can explain to my boyfriend why I have to wrap my hair at night.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
or she's not, like I said, like if I wear a wave cap or whatever, if my braids are fuzzy or whatever, you know what I mean? Like if I had my hair braided and my braids were fuzzy, I wouldn't make a video with my wife like looking at me perplexed because my braids were fuzzy. You know what I mean? Like, or you got to get that braid. Like, I don't know. I've just seen stuff like that. And I just always thought it was weird. Like, I'm just like, I mean, y'all can think it's cute. I don't know, but I don't. I think it's weird as fuck. That's not something that.
It's also weird because you don't see friends do this. Like, well, I guess sometimes some friends do.
Oh, they definitely do this shit.
Same way with like, they do. But I would think the same way with that. Like, if you have friends of different races, or you have an interracial friend group, I would think it's just as weird for y'all's focal point of y'all's friendship to be the fact that y'all are two different races. So it's always like, let me learn about, this black thing, or let me learn about this white thing. Like, it's just, I don't know. Do y'all genuinely like each other, or is this like just for content?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't care, especially personally. Make all the jokes you want. Like Kiki, like I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, yeah, I just don't like it when that shit is like, yeah, like Rush Hour is funny. I don't care. like movies that depict the black and white dynamic, that's hilarious. I don't care, right? Trading Places, fine. But
meet the parents.
Meet the parents. Like I'm okay with it. I don't care. But when you make that like your content, I'm like, that's weird. You pandering.
I think any identity based like niche is annoying. Like if your identity is based on your niche, it's annoying. Like it's annoying. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the white moms with mixed kids and like their whole page is about the fact that they have a mixed child.
Oh my God, no. So there's this workout girl on Instagram who now she's a single mom. She was with a black dude, surprise, surprise. And she had a mixed baby. And like her whole thing was fitness with her baby daddy, but then they broke up. So now it's just her and her baby, her mixed baby, and all her videos say training my son to be a D1 athlete. And it's just something about that that's cringy to me. I don't know if I'm like thinking too much in it, but I think it's very weird that the white lady is saying I'm training my black son to be a D1 athlete. Like it's giving a little bit fetishization. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, that is very weird. And it's the same with when they have daughters and like everything is just about like their daughter's hair. Like my daughter's curly hair, my daughter's natural hair. Like their whole content is just about like, I think that's the same level of fetishization. Like we get it. You have a black child. They have curly hair. Like I'm glad that you took the effort to figure out how to do it. I love all of that. But like, why is this? Like, what else? What else about your daughter besides the fact she has curly hair?
All right. Well, I'm going to restart the live.
Before you restart, I want to address the why do men lie. And I don't know if you've seen this video that's been going around on TikTok about a white man who has said that he's a Trump supporter, and he said that he just lies. He said he loves liberal women, and a lot of conservative men love liberal women, and it's really easy to lie to them. So just lie about that you voted for Trump, and lie about your conservative, what you believe in to get them, and just lie. I tagged you in it actually this morning, but he's literally telling men to just lie. It's so easy to lie to liberal women. They'll never know. And basically he compared it to being DL, like in the closet.
Damn. DL MAGA, as if they don't know. All right, go ahead. You said you want to answer the problem. You go ahead.
Oh, no, that was just kind of the part. That was just the part relating to the lie thing.
I got you.
Answer.
Okay.
Men just be lying.
I feel like he's lying about that, because if you really are a MAGA supporter, you cannot stand to be around a liberal woman. I won't say a liberal woman, a progressive woman. Like they wouldn't be able to stand that for too long, let alone like be in a get to the point where you're in a full blown relationship. Like he's saying that for fucking attention. Like you're lying right now.
I actually have experience with somebody who did kind of lie about that, and it's actually kind of common in California where I'm at, in Los Angeles. Like I feel like I meet a lot of men who kind of like just talking to them, they kind of present themselves as feminists, or about how women should, have all the rights and, things.
Ramsey.
They like free women. They like how. Exactly, that they can literally they love that women have a mind of their own. And then as soon as you get more serious with them, because this literally happened to me, I found myself in a 3-year relationship with one. There are a lot of red flags, clearly, but it comes out after a while, and it's part of a manipulation. It comes out after you have feelings for them. And then so when they start dropping little red conservative flags, you're like, wait a minute, that doesn't line up with what you said you liked about me a year ago. And then next thing you know, you have somebody who is a full conservative right in front of your face, and you're just kind of stuck. And yeah.
Damn.
Are you changing the prompt, or are you keeping the prompt? You just return the live?
I don't know. I might keep the prompt. I might just restart the live. I don't know. Haven't thought about it yet in this moment.
Okay. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I'll respond when you come back.
All right. Jerome said, really enjoying your work, P.O. And Q is on max. Love from Seattle. I appreciate you, Jerome. All right. Yeah, we're going to probably make it controversial. How do I make it more controversial?
This is pretty controversial.
You tell me how I make it. What do you want me to say? All niggas is ugly? How much more controversial you want me to make this shit? Without getting banned.
Something like men prefer single mothers, or something crazy like.
But I don't even know me. That's what I don't want to say shit that I don't think is true. Yeah, because I don't think
argue about it.
Yeah, I don't think men actually prefer single mothers. But they love single mothers though. I know they like single. I know they are attracted to single mothers. I know they would date a single mother in a heartbeat. Especially if she is.
I had a prompt saying that
his prize.
Yeah, I had a prompt just basically saying that single mothers should have like the highest standards, and that's how they took it. Like they came up there to argue with me about how single mothers aren't the preference, and I'm like, where did I say that?
I remember that live actually. Yeah, they was mad.
So that's something that that's something that they like to argue about, like making sure single mothers know that they aren't the preference, and that they're at the bottom of the totem pole, and that anybody who would ever date them, they should just be so lucky and take whatever you can get, because nobody actually wants you.
Yeah, that's what they want. That's why they keep trying to shame single mothers. That's what they want. They want single mothers to get beat down and then just accept like shitty men. Mm-hmm.
Somebody said high value men date single mothers.
They do. Your biggest op is a man.
Prototype said he want a yap. Let him up.
Oh, Prototype. All right, I gotta go, man. I gotta restart the live. Just come back to the new live. You can come up. I don't even want to. Yeah, I already told everybody I'm gonna restart it. Oh, fuck it. Let's do it. All right, let's do it, and then we'll end it in a minute. Why are you not in the request queue? Can you not request? Can you not request up?
Right, he's talking about let me up like he had requested.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not denying you.
You're wasting time. You ain't even got up here yet.
Well, I got to do the labor. This nigga lazy as hell. I'm not about to invite you up. You can fucking invite yourself up.
I did it already.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wanted to feel special, man. Let me feel special.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
You can hear me, though?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay.
You just fine.
Why do men lie?
About exactly what he's talking about, not in general.
Because we know niggas lie because
like,
it's
why
Tuesday.
do y'all lie about not liking to date single? Right. So why do y'all lie about not liking to date single mothers?
I ain't really heard. I ain't really heard the previous conversation. I was in and out. So can y'all?
No, I was just saying the question isn't just why do men lie. It's why do they lie specifically about dating single mothers and paying for dates.
Oh.
So speak on that.
Hold on.
Hello.
He thinking about it.
No, I'm driving. I'm trying to find a parking spot. Hold on.
Nah, we not holding on. We did it, Joe. Hey, Deja said, get your ass out of here.
Oh my God.
Hey, Deja said, get your ass out of here.
She said not today.
Damn, man, that's crazy. I was waiting. I was like, what we waiting on? And then she was like, we not waiting. Hey, man, y'all be cold as ice.
Don't even worry about it.
Y'all be as cold as ice. Why y'all stopping?
Hey, I just came on and tell you that No Rads sent you $5 yesterday. I'm sure you've seen it.
I did.
But she said we need to ask the collection plate to buy you a new sweater.
I know, I read it. I was like, wait, what's wrong with my sweater? And at the end of the night, my wife said, don't listen to them. I love your sweater. And I said, exactly. So I'm listening to my wife.
Aww.
She said, I love your sweater. I was at the I got a Cosby sweater.
She's so sweet.
Hold on, wait. You want to see? I got a Cosby sweater.
He had a sweater. He had the sweater vest on the other day. No, thank you.
I got a Cosby sweater.
He had a sweater vest on the other day, with no shirt on underneath, taco meat hanging out, chesticles all out.
You know you love it.
I had him a fresh Cosby on. That's what I'm gonna start calling him.
I got more. Nah, don't do that. Not Cosby.
Right. That could be misinterpreted.
Right.
For so many other things.
It's sure good, for real.
Hold on,
I had to go in the
304 sweater vest is crazy. They said you was out here looking like a thought.
I told him he was a slut.
Hold on.
When I looked down at my phone when he had that sweater on, and I went through the whole live not paying attention to my phone. I finally looked down and I'm like,
hold on, I got a lot of Cosby sweaters, but this is my favorite one. Hey, this motherfucker's so vicious. Hey, this motherfucker's so vicious. I don't care with none of y'all. I can't wait till it get cold enough to throw that bitch on.
You can't see it. When you hold it up, the screen go black.
Oh,
you gotta
man.
hold it against your body.
Hold on. If I go back, oh, here it goes. Yeah, if I go back, you can see it. There it goes. That motherfucker right there.
Like it almost gives Christmas sweater.
It is. Look, this big, hey, and this shit straight out the 80s. This shit, look at the tag. That shit straight out the 80s. Only thing I don't like is a little too snug on your boy, but it's okay. I still rock it. You can rock it with a jacket over it.
You must have thrifted that one.
Yeah, it's a thrift. Yeah, I gotta let you know. I'm a thrifter. I'm thrifty, but that shit fire though. I got a good amount of. I don't know where they at. I think I got a few places. My clothes is overflowing.
That's different.
Y'all some haters. Plato's Closet, that sweater. Plato's Closet. We don't got that shit out here. That shit in Arizona or something. I got that motherfucker from
They said, try again, Chief.
I'm gonna throw that bitch on with my jacket. I'm a
shirt like the one you got on right now.
You said what?
I said I ain't gonna hold you. My baby got a shirt like the one you got on right now.
Hey, look, see, good taste.
My baby got a shirt just like that.
Mm-hmm. This thing cool. Y'all know y'all love it. They say heirlooms.
It does go well with the hat. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a good combo. It's a good combo.
Out here looking like a tropical fish.
Colorful, nigga. You like it. I'm very colorful.
Out here looking like a tropical fish.
Right from Florida. Catch him right off the boat.
I heard that young man you was talking to earlier. Right. I heard that young man you was talking to earlier, and you broke down the whole analogy for him. And he was like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. But women be lying more, though. I was like, I just got to get off of here. I got to get off here before I get angry.
At that point, it was over. It was like, let's just leave.
There's so many times I be in this live, and I just have to hit that X button. I be like, let me just take a few deep breaths. I'll come back in about 10 minutes.
Because what the fuck was that?
My man was
it didn't matter what I said.
Shenanigans joined like 10 times.
Back down and listen.
All right, Jones. Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm like, what did I say?
Shenanigans joined at the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm in Miami right now.
Nice.
Because I'm always on the road. Milwaukee the other day. I'm always on the road. But I came down here, you know what I'm saying, to get a BBL and I'm just fucking with you. All right, bye.
A BBL for who, sir? Who you get? You paying for a BBL? Or you? Hold on, wait. Why you gonna leave on that note? What? Hold on, man. You paying for it or you getting one? Because them two totally different things. If you paying for it, I understand. You getting one? That's crazy.
He said he's down there to get a BBL.
Damn. Nigga getting a BBL kind of crazy. Fuck that. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get my abs done.
BBL Jones.
BBL Jones is crazy. Hey, man. That's Drake Doctor. Drake Doctor from Canada. That's why his BBL look funny. You ain't supposed to do BBLs in hot places. The only doctors, if you want to get a BBL, you got to go to warm places. You can't go to no cold places. He got his BBL done in Toronto. That's why his shit look funny. Sit all high on his back. I'm
a hit up Dr. Miami. And when I do my y'all's business, I don't want to hear shit.
Drake reach for his wallet like this. That nigga booty all on his back. Yeah, do like this. How much I owe you? Shit. Oh man, hey, Dr. Jung, I followed it. I ain't gonna even lie. I followed. Look, I'm telling y'all. I told y'all if you want to be educated on the BBLs and you want to know what it looked like, go follow the before and afters. Dr. Jung be posting all the before and afters. You can see what a natural body look like versus what the BBLs look like. I be sending. I send that shit to my homies. I used to do it all the time when I was on Instagram. I'd be like, look, because them niggas, that ain't a BBL. I was like, nigga, that is not what natural bodies look like, bro. Like, please be for real. Like, y'all niggas don't know what natural bodies, y'all done forgot. Here you go. I'll give them, they be like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Stop fucking comparing regular bodies to these goddamn $30,000 bodies. Like, y'all tripping. That shit is crazy. It's Dr. Yeah, I don't know how to spell it. It ain't Dr. Jung. It's like Dr. JYEUNG, something like that. I don't know. I'm probably adding some vowels and consonants in there that don't belong, but I send it. I'll be sending it to them. People in LA go to Dr. Matlock. I don't even know what that is. SZA still got the best BBL in the business. I think Beyonce got the best BBL.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna drop.
What? Why you gonna drop?
Because you gotta piss me off.
Why is that pissing you off?
Do not piss me off.
Why would that piss you? She has a BBL. I think it's the best one. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? Y'all really don't. Hold on, time out. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't think that was disrespectful. I honestly thought that was like regular. Like, I thought we all knew she had a BBL, right? We still lying about that? We still acting like she don't got a BBL? Okay. Beyonce not natural. Beyonce natural. Come on, y'all. Y'all can see this. Why I'll be fucking. This why I'll be like not trusting y'all sometimes. Cause come on, you can love a person and also keep it a bean. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that woman got a BBL. That's all I'm saying. And I think her BBL looks the best. You know why? Because y'all in here saying that she don't got a BBL. That's how you know it's the best. Because she don't. Crazy.
Yeah.
Stop.
Beyonce is whoever I have made her to be in my head.
And that's fine.
You can do about it. And
that's fine. Because she doesn't. Come on, y'all. That woman got a BBL. That's crazy. It's a fat transfer. What do you... I'm sorry. Y'all getting technical? What y'all want to call it? You don't want to call it ass shots? You don't want to call it a BBL? What y'all want to call it? Call it whatever you want to call it. She has had work done extensively. It just looks good. She did it subtly. Of course. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think it's great. I think it looks great. BBL is a fat transfer. That's what I thought, but they said it's a fat transfer. It's like it was different. Like, what the fuck?
Can't see, I'm blind.
Why does that? But wait. But why does that? What does that do for you though? Like, even if it's real, what does that do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the like why. Like, who cares? Like, I don't care. It looks good. I don't understand. Like, that's a different level of fanhood that I can't get to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get to that. It's okay.
I just don't see it.
Interesting. Interesting. Interesting you don't see that. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Beyonce ain't never had ass.
Yes, she did.
She had hips. She had a nice shape. Like, she was this way cool. That shit never poked out. I don't care about them Jadarian jeans and them videos, low rise and all of that shit. She ain't never had no ass. Never. She had hips. Definitely. She had the belly was vicious. The ratio, all of it, beautiful. That thing ain't never came off of that back like that though.
No personals. But neither did I until I had that baby. And I gained some weight.
Uh-huh.
And it went there.
I can believe it. Like, I've seen that before.
Like, straight up and down. No ass whatsoever. Just saying. I'm not saying she don't, but I'm just saying.
But you don't got ass like Beyonce.
Somebody might think I have one too if they judging me from prior to baby versus after baby and gaining some weight.
But you don't got ass like Beyonce right now.
I didn't say I had Beyonce ass.
I know, but that's my point though. That's what I'm saying. I know within reason. I get you. Within reason. Like, I gotta put on.
Not even within reason. I went from pancake to
a little bubble. That's cool. I'm with you. I've seen it. I've seen it, Chan. I know what you're saying. I get it. Not like Beyonce though. She didn't go to a little bubble. She went to having actual ass. Like, I was like, damn, when the fuck she get that ass? And it's cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Hey man. See, I don't got nothing against the BBL community. I ain't one of them niggas. Y'all ain't got to confuse me.
I don't either. That's not even what this is about. You know, I don't give a damn about that.
That's what I thought. That's why I'm not understanding why this is like so sensitive. It just got a little.
No, it's not like, oh, if she did, I'm gonna look at her any different or I got something against it. No, I don't care about that.
Oh man, this shit is crazy.
Right, Allie. Yeah.
These comments, y'all funny as shit. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not even. Break my soul. This shit is crazy. You don't think Beyonce had any work? You don't think she done had a little Botox on the face? You don't think?
No, I ain't say not any work. I ain't say all that. I think she definitely got her boobs done. That's obvious.
Okay. That's crazy.
Wait,
like, how am I being red? How am I being red pill? By I'm not tearing that woman down. I just said it looks great. Shit, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm just being honest though. Maybe a tummy tuck. Maybe a tummy tuck.
A tummy tuck? I don't think she would have needed a tummy tuck.
I was gonna say, I don't even know about that one.
Maybe a little bit of lipo, but not even that probably. Because she naturally always had a flat tummy.
These comments is funny because y'all saying all of this work. Look, hold on. So nobody can agree on the amount of work, but maybe a nose job, maybe a tummy tuck, maybe the woman has had work. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. She's had a lot of work done.
Yeah, I know she's had work.
I think she does it subtly. I think she's just smart about it. This is what I believe. I just believe she's really smart about it. That's it. I think she does it very well. I also don't mind the scissors. I also don't care when they go crazy with it either. Like, I'm just saying, I think she does this. Like, I think she's doing exactly what she wants it. What she did exactly what she wanted to do, which was for people to not be able to be like, oh, look, she got a BBL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she did that because I think that would be off. That would be not be on brand for her. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because look at her fans. It's like, no, she ain't getting no work done. Like, obviously, she knows that would be off brand for her. So she didn't, she never said nothing about it. But she clearly got a fucking BBL. Like, come on. Amongst other things. Summer Walker.
Brianna, I believe that. She said women go through like a second puberty in their mid-20s. I definitely did. God, Lord. I definitely did. This ain't about Beyonce. I'm just saying in general. That's true.
I'm with that.
I think we hit that grown woman stride at some point.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm grateful for the second puberty.
Yeah, I can see it, but that's why I don't. Yeah, I'm not really. I mean, that's not why, but a part of the reason why with the under 30-year-old women, they just don't really be looking that appealing to me personally, because they all look like closer to teenagers than they do to like the grown woman aesthetic. I like the grown woman aesthetic. That's my thing.
Yeah, it just hits different. And you can be skinny your whole life and think you're going to always be skinny. And then something happens at like 28, 29. And you're like, wait a minute. What's this? Especially after you have kids. For some people, obviously this is for everybody.
How is what I'm saying? I'm curious to know how is what I'm saying misogynistic. I don't know how this is misogyny by acknowledging that this woman has had work.
I think they're joking.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure it. I'm trying to find it. I was like, wait, how is this misogynistic?
Beyonce slander must be misogyny.
Oh, okay, that's what they say. I was trying to find it. I was like, wait, where's the misogyny at? I think she, but I think she looks great. I don't think she looks great for 40. I think she looks great. Period, point blank. I would even say that I like her more now than I did when she was 20. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I seen her in that Levi's commercial, I'm not gonna say I haven't watched it on outside of when it's on TV, but every time it's on TV, I'll be like, I was glued.
I haven't. Let me go look at this commercial because I don't think I saw that.
I see that shit. I was like, you ain't seen it? It was in the Super. Was it in the Super Bowl?
I didn't watch that shit.
Oh man, yeah, that Levi's commercial was something. It was something. The only part about it, I was like, damn, she took off her pants in front of them little girls. It was two little girls sitting right there. They weren't her daughters. And she took off her pants at a wash house. And I was sitting there like, that's weird. But that was it. That was it. That was my only thing. Here, I'll play it. They want me to play it on YouTube. We'll play it on YouTube. Hold up. I can't believe y'all ain't seen this commercial.
Wait, did I see this? Oh no, I don't think I saw this. I don't remember her taking her pants off for them.
That's what I see. I'm telling you, that shit caught me off guard. I was like, hey, B, what you doing, B?
Somebody talking about they was so lucky. I mean, in her defense, it was way more than she's ever worn on stage.
Yeah, I'm not.
And little girls be at her concerts all the time.
Hold on. I gotta tell y'all something. In the very first part of the video, clearly you can see the BBLing. Just go to the first part of the video and pause it. You can see the BBLing. That is clearly a BBL. That is not a natural fold to an ass cheek. Come on, y'all. What is we talking about? Go back to the very beginning when she walking in. When she walking in and you see the jeans right there. She got on the jeans. She ain't even undressed yet. The BBL is BBL within the first 5 seconds of the fucking video. That's obvious right there.
You call me pretty little thing, and I love to turn them on. Boy, I let you be my Levi G, so you can hug that thing all day long. Come be a sexy little thing. Know you wish you were my Levi jeans. Love you down to the bone.
Goodness gracious.
Who is Cheyenne, Kate?
Let's go back.
Yeah, if she did, like you said, she got a really good one because she left it small enough to where it's debatable. Because it's not that big. Like, yeah, it's a booty for sure, but it's not like it just don't give BBL booty.
It's just a nice one.
Yeah, it's not, because that's what I'm saying. It's not even. She did it right. Because if, like, I be thinking if you're gonna get a BBL, make it look like. I don't know how to describe it.
Make it look like Beyonce BBL. That's what I'm saying. Her. If you're going to get a BBL, make it look like Beyonce BBL.
Any woman that got some ass to have. You know what I mean? Like, anybody that got some ass can have an ass like that. Like, you could get that ass through some good genetics and some squats.
It's hard to get ass, though. Like Beyonce got. Like, that shit crazy.
That's why I said through good genetics. You can't just squat your way into ass if you ain't got, it just ain't got nothing. Genetics does play a factor for sure.
She said that fat got to settle. This is why I don't be liking to play with y'all, man. Y'all are funny as shit. That fat got to settle.
Because it looks more like it in the white underwear than in the jeans. Like, once she took the pants off, it looks a little more like, oh, okay.
The jeans is what really made it look like that for me. That was the first. I was like, yeah, that's a BBL, like a motherfucker. Like I said, though, I think it's lovely.
The jeans look like, I was still like, I don't know. But when she took them off, I'm like,
Oh, I never even seen the Adidas ad. They said they got an Adidas ad too. I never seen no BBL Adidas ad. I mean, I never seen a BBL. I never seen a Beyonce.
Exactly, no, bro. That ass definitely exists in Texas and Georgia. Like, I live in the South. I see ass like that all the time. Way bigger, like way bigger.
It's not about it being big. It's big asses exist. That ain't got nothing to do with it. To me, it's the ratio.
The shape.
It's the shape and the ratio, right? That's all it is. Like, you can't be thin. Like, not to say you can't. It's hard though. It's hard to be thin, and it's hard, man. It's hard. Like, to have that, like, it, She got the ass of somebody that, you know, a woman that probably weighed 30 pounds heavier than, you know what I mean? Like 30 pounds bigger than her. But it's not, you know what I mean? Like she don't. It's just off. It looks great.
Yeah, that is hard. That ratio is the difficult part because you can't concentrate fat. That's the thing. It's going everywhere. Yeah, even if you work out like crazy, because even when you start working out, sometimes the first thing to go is your ass when you start working out.
Oh, that is the first. Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, because that's where the most fat is. So as soon as you start burning, if you start doing, that's why cardio is like, if you're trying to like build muscle, that cardio going, you know, the booty gonna be firm. It's gonna be firm, but it ain't gonna be. If it was like this before, it's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna slim down a little bit. That's just what it is. That's fine.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as juicy as it was.
It ain't. But your legs is gonna get bigger. You know what I mean? It's gonna look more like purport. You know what I mean? It's still gonna look nice. It's gonna look different. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. Big ass is nice. Little ass, like I don't give a fuck. Like it should all look good when it look good. You know what I mean? Like when it look bad, it look bad. But I don't be understanding that like this obsession we be having in society where like people getting work done and then not saying it. I don't like that type of shit. I don't like that type of shit. It is other people's business, especially if you're a public figure. Because people are like, oh, I want to look like you. But you can't. Not naturally. They don't know that it's natural. They are aspiring to have a build like that, but it ain't gonna happen. Like it ain't gonna happen. You got to pay for that shit. You need to tell people because now you got people dieting and doing all, you know, to me, it's like being irresponsible because it's like little girls looking up to you and you just on some like, oh no, that's not like it's natural. Like it could just happen. I'm like, nah, that shit can't happen, man. Like you gotta, I think you should tell people when you got work done, to be honest. I'm not saying like in life, but if you are a public figure, I definitely think you should tell people when you got work done. 100%. I think that's a wild.
I think people should also be a little bit more like realistic and rooted in reality. Like you couldn't even pay for Beyonce's body, but even if you had the money.
But that's you and me. We are adults. But we are adults. That's what I'm saying. Like these are girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're like teenagers that are like in high school, young women, early 20s. Doing crash diets and shit like that. Like that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not like, oh, they should use discernment like they're kids, they're children. Right? And anybody can suffer from dieting or whatever, but it is definitely a lot of young women are affected by that shit from what I've seen. A lot of young women are affected by that shit. Shit, my wife told me about that shit growing up. No, have you heard what Corey Holcomb said about Dr. Bryant? Something new? I have not heard anything new. Why aren't you asking Drake to show his BBL scars? How many men are trying to get BBLs, honey? How many men are out here aspiring to look like Drake and have Drake's look like Drake's butt and have Drake's butt? Are you seeing men like crashing out, like doing on diets and?
I mean, but it ain't no amount of dieting you can do to get an ass. So I don't know about like crash diets to get an ass.
Oh, absolutely there is, for sure. High protein, working out, you definitely could build your butt that way. No doubt. I'm not saying like everybody can do it. I'm just saying like that's how a lot of people do it. A lot of people get ass from eating certain meals and then working out. Like that's like a known, you know what I mean? Like that's a known thing.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I guess I was thinking about crash diets as far as like starving yourself and trying to get skinnier.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can eat proteins and do some squats and it'll build your booty, but
hold on.
At some point you can't build it any more than it is.
Yeah, Astra said it. Gym bros have eating disorders. Absolutely. And that's why there is a large movement of people in the gym bro world specifically who are going around and going to telling on themselves like, yep, I'm on tests. I take steroids. I do this. I do that. And they're going around to other gym people to get them to admit what they're doing so that younger people in high school stop, you know what I mean? Understand like you're not going to get there. You're taking these drugs. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole movement of that. To people saying like, well, why didn't Drake do it? Yeah, there are people that are doing that in that world. No doubt about it. It's like a real thing. There's a whole movement of that. There is a whole movement of that. No doubt about it. Should there be more people doing it? Absolutely. I think everybody should do it. I think if you're a public figure, specifically a public figure, if you're doing it in your own house, why disclose it, right? But if you are a public figure and you have a platform, then yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You should
this is Photoshopped. I got surgery, everything. Every video and picture you see of me is highly retouched.
Yep. You should tell.
Yeah, that's something that we all should be like talking about more and teaching kids that like stop looking up to the way these like people in media look. That is highly curated. Highly curated.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that's not real.
All of it. I'm not in between. I'm saying both. Everybody, men and women, need to do that. No doubt about it. If you got some fake shit done or whatever the case may be, go fucking talk on that. Yep, I got Kanye admitted to having lipo. But yeah, if you got lipo, talk about having lipo. What's his name? Big Sean got a fake six pack. that nigga got a Temu six pack. That shit look crazy.
The Temu six pack is wild.
Zion said he running the cycle right now. Yeah, I'm gonna jump. I already told y'all I'm jumping on a little round or something. Yeah, Kanye got lipo. Y'all don't remember when Kanye was crashing out on TMZ and he said he had got lipo? He like literally admitted it. Like he was like, that's why I got lipo. Cause y'all was body shaming me. That's not funny, but it was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
I do not remember that.
Yeah. Go back and watch that crash out. First of all, you just gotta watch it because it's funny. But yeah, that's what he said. He was like, that's why I got lipo. If you on fucking Ozempic, you should be telling people that shit. Like fucking, what's his name? That dude just got busted. Got called out. Segura, what's his name? The comedian that got that podcast with his white wife, and they be up there talking about how they don't need to wash their ass every day. That's for poor people or something crazy like that. Tom Segura, he just got busted for being on Ozempic because he, like, in his documentary, he was trying to act like he got it out the mud and he just did it from working out or whatever. And then like somebody came on and was like, nigga, you fucking are on Ozempic. Like, what are you doing? Like, just be real. That's what I be saying. Like, Arab, like, we just need to be, dude, you are in the public eye. Stop lying to people. That shit is dangerous. You like, don't do that shit. Don't jump on here and like, that's crazy. Like, yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I agree. Like, if you must, don't say nothing, but don't come out and straight up lie. Like, if you don't want to reveal the truth about how you got it, then just be quiet. Don't say nothing about it at all.
Stop lying, niggas. Stop lying about your hairlines. Motherfucking, what's his name? Matthew McConaughey got a fake hair. All these niggas, all them. Hey man, you up here? Talk about it. Talk about it. Because people are literally putting themselves in harm's way trying to attain what you got naturally, and it ain't possible for 99.9% of them. And they out here trying to do it. You going into fucking men's fitness week and shit like that. What's his name? What's the motherfucking name that played all those dudes damn near who was in the Marvel what's his name? The Thor, that motherfucker hella roided up like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Tell us, talk to us. Let us know. I get it, you a big motherfucker. But bro, you on them roids. Like Chris Hemsworth, you on them roids, baby. Talk about it.
That's why it'd be hard. I think that's the other side of the coin, because sometimes like these conversations be hard for me because I'm just like, why is somebody else your body goals in the first place? But that's me. I know with my brain, my 30-something-year-old brain, I'm not a kid. But it's like, why not like want to be the best version of your body? Like, look at your old pictures for like body goals. Like, I want to get back to this, or like, I feel like I look my best at this weight. Like, why is anybody else's body your body goals? That's not your body.
But there are body types. So yeah, I disagree with that. I think it's okay to like look at a body type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 6 foot tall, right? I'm 6 foot tall. I'm athletic or build or whatever the fuck, I know that I'm not gonna look like Chris Hemsworth. Not naturally. There's no possibility that I can do that naturally. That's not my body. That's not my build, right? But I could look like a basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I could look like a buff basketball player because I look like, you know what I mean? I look like I could look like that. Like that's not unattainable for me. So I have body goals, right? My body, I already told y'all.
Right, but that's your body goal is to look more buff. It's not to look like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's to look like
that's
LeBron.
Different to me. Like your body goal is to have more muscle.
No, but it's not though. That's what I'm saying. It's like you see LeBron 6-pack and you're like, I can get that type of 6-pack. So I want to get that 6-pack. What do I have to do to get that? Right? Like I want those shoulders.
Oh.
So I want to build my shoulders to look like his shoulders. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. This is the model. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you have to pick your body type wisely. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't just, if you fucking 5'2", as you're a 5'2" woman with short legs, but you want to look like Kendall Jenner, that's stupid. Like she's 5'9". You're not gonna look like her.
But that's the thing. Most people don't do that. It's not that extreme. It's like you're 5'2" with short legs, and you want to look like somebody else who's also 5'2" with short legs, but she got a whole big old ass. Meanwhile, you or nobody in your family ain't got no ass. It's still just, it's like subtle. It's not that much of a drastic difference, but it's still you looking at somebody else as your ideal body type and not like, how can I make this body as ideal as possible for me?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You're just using that like as like a guide. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I don't think there's anything, it's just a guide. You're just like, okay, like I can look like that. And then it's inspiration, and then you use it, and then you know, because you may not know, you don't know what you can look like. You know what I'm saying? Like you really don't know. You may have never thought you can look like that, but then you see somebody that looks like you, and you're like, oh, I could look like that. Like I could do that.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. Y'all saying some fun. This shit getting a little bit too.
I look in the mirror, and I'm like, I look in the mirror every day. And I see what I like and what I don't like, and what I want to change. It ain't really got nothing to do with nobody else.
When you go get your hair done, you don't point to a picture. You don't give them like I get it. They can't make it look because it's your head, it's your hair. It won't look exactly like that. But you have never shown them I want this cut, I want this style, I want this.
I mean, yeah, like for braids or something. Like, 'cause I hate when people do that to see. Yeah, I'm not the right person to have this conversation with. Because I even hate when people do that. Like, you go into the salon, like, give me this hairstyle. Your hair ain't even that thick. You can't get that hairstyle. Like,
but of course, I'm saying
no.
That
kind of hair. Tell them you want your hair cut short, and let them do their job.
But y'all
I've seen that. That's like people be mad at their hairstylist because their hair don't look like that picture, but you don't have that hair.
I don't know. I'm not saying that though. I think I heard you saying. I'm not.
That's a real thing.
I know. I totally understand. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm saying your hair. I'm not like to like shit on anybody, but like ain't nothing new under the sun. Like the hair that you got, somebody got that hairstyle. It may look a little different because, like I said, it's you. It's on you. So of course it ain't gonna look exactly like that other person. But you don't go there and go, I want like this type of look, and then give them a reference. Like this is what I want. You know what I mean? Like I don't. They literally in barbershops, and I don't. They got a picture of 100 niggas, and I want to give me the Caesar.
No, I get what you're saying. Like just inspiration pictures.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I don't understand. Like what's the problem with that? Like that's like perfectly rational and logical. Like, and you do the same thing with your body. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I want LeBron James's shoulders. I want fucking Lenny Kravitz 6-pack, and I want whatever, you know what I mean? I want fucking whatever what's the name? The running back. I don't remember. I want Jalen Hurts legs. Like now, can you get all of those things? That's, you know, to your point, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, right? But
right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a different discussion. I'm just saying, no, there's nothing wrong with like looking at that and being like, yes, like, oh, I like that. I like the way that looks. Let me go try to do that. That's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that's sick or.
I don't think so either. That's why I said, like, I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm not saying I judge anybody else or think you're dumb for doing that. Like, this is a very personal when it comes to me. But somebody made a good point that we're kind of describing the difference between inspiration and comparison. And I think that's very true. Like, yeah. It's one thing to find inspiration in something. It's another thing to compare. And for me personally, to avoid comparison, I try to find inspiration in me. I know that sounds crazy. No,
I'm with that. That's what I think. We're having two different. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, I agree with all of that. That I 100% agree with. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I'm inspired by you, sometimes, you know, especially when it comes to like how you look, that's gonna make me like compare myself to you or want to look like you. And it's like I don't necessarily want to look like you. Yeah. I want to. I got y'all. I hear y'all.
We're not. I think the things we're saying can exist at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, that's what okay. I get it. I wasn't saying like.
Yeah, but it's absolutely nothing wrong with you seeing a picture and like, I want this body type. I want to try to work.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm gonna go work out. Yeah, cool. They inspired me to get up and work out. Now, when you work out, when you start working out, definitely to stay in the gym, to keep or wherever you working out, you're gonna have to find it within you to want to do it for yourself. No doubt. Ain't enough motivation in the world externally to keep you motivated. It won't work. Trust me. It got to be from within you. You got to want.
Like the reason. Sorry, that's the reason why I said like using old picture kind of helps, because for me it feels more realistic when I can look at myself and be like, I want to look like this. I did look like this before, so I know it's possible. Versus looking at somebody else, it looks like you've never actually achieved that. You've never goal.
But a lot of people never look like anything. A lot of people been ugly their whole life.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I get that.
A lot of people ain't got nothing to go back on and be like, I'm sorry.
You're right. You're right. That's why no personals, because perspective is different.
Like for me, I can always go back to when I was 25. I was a bad motherfucker. Some people wasn't. Some people was not. A lot of motherfuckers have been struggling their whole life to find their own look. A lot of people never, you know what I mean? A lot of people just never was into that, you know. Now they like got some confidence about themselves and they like, cool.
Right. Like you're trying to improve. You're not trying to get back to what was. I got that.
Yeah. I wouldn't look at an old picture of myself and be like, I want to look like that again. I don't want to look like how I used to look. I want to look better. Like, you know what I mean? Like whatever, when I start working out again, I'm trying to up that shit. I'm like, yeah, that was cool, but I could do better.
Yeah, like an improved thing and an improved version of that. Because like I said, I used to be skinny as hell. So it's like, I want some parts of that, but I want to keep some of the parts I got now too.
Yeah. Good luck with that, man. That shit is trying to be skinny. It's crazy.
Not skinny, fit. It's a difference.
You said not skinny who?
Fit.
Fit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Like fit. Yeah. No, don't nobody want to be skinny.
Yeah. Well, I won't. White tea women definitely want to be skinny. Definitely.
I damn sure don't want to be skinny.
White tea.
That's what I was talking about. Like sometimes when you work out and you start losing the ass first, it's like being skinny isn't the goal, because that's what's going to happen. You're just going to be like a sack of this is starting to sound like body shaming. How do I rewrite it? Like being skinny shouldn't be the goal, because that may not even be the healthiest thing. It's just about like being as fit as possible, like based on your own body type. Like fitness for you might be 30 pounds heavier than the next person or 30 pounds smaller than the next person.
Yeah, skinny is relative.
The goal should never be get skinny. That shouldn't be the goal.
Yeah, skinny is definitely all relative, so we don't know. Yeah, I don't have no idea weight or none of that type of shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I think
definitely have an ideal weight.
because I've weighed different stuff and I didn't look like I weighed 190 pounds. I weighed 165 pounds. I weighed 155 pounds. And it depends on if I was working out. Because when I weighed 165 and I was working out, I didn't look like I weighed I looked like I weighed 200 pounds, but I weighed 165. I was fucking ripped. But then now I'm 185 and I'm fucking flabby or whatever because I haven't worked out in months. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't care nothing about no weight. I just need to work out again. I'm lazy. I can't even lie. I might get off this live and start working out.
Because like, is your like that ideal weight? Is that mostly muscle? Is it mostly fat? Because you can weigh 185 and it, like you just said, look completely different depending on if that weight is muscle or if that weight is fat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, what the weight is, I just want it to look right. Pub, get in the gym. I ain't getting in the gym. I got the house though. I got the house. I got machines. I got everything. Benches, weights, all of that shit.
Listen, that goes for everybody. If you're not getting active, get active. Because forget the whole vanity of it all. Like being sedentary and not moving your body, that shit. Listen. I'm
terrible.
You don't want to be in your 30s having hip and back problems because you don't move enough.
Like a goddamn Rottweiler. You niggas got hip dysplasia.
Right. Exactly. Like, keep your body moving.
I got that shit right now. That's why I ain't been working out, because my hip and back is all fucked up. My hip bone connected to my backbone, and that shit all fucked up. Both of them. I've been like, I don't want to work out. Sitting is a new smoking, definitely. Public has been trying to get back in the gym for half a year already. Let me see. I think I stopped. Yeah, I stopped working out this year. Some point in time. Yeah, it's probably at least 6 months. This is the longest I've gone in my adult life. 6 months without working out. I've never gone this. It's probably more than that, but I've never gone this long. Definitely since 30.
You know what's so funny about having a home gym is like everybody thinks it'll make them work out more. Because when I lived with my ex, he had a whole like fully stocked up gym. Like there was a whole room dedicated. It had the floor to ceiling mirrors, like whole gym. Rarely ever used it. Like I don't know what it is. It's like just because it's right downstairs, that still don't mean you're gonna get your ass up and go use it.
For real. Zion said it's because you're taking pub, you don't have motivation. I've never worked out to get women. Well, nah, I think when I first I remember working out one time because my ex told me that the nigga she was talking to had better arms than me or something like that. But yeah. Before that, I didn't work out to get girls, and after that, I never worked out to get women. So no, I'm not big on working out like for other people. I do it for myself. That's how I was able to do it. So I literally worked out for like 15 years consistently, 4 days a week for 15 years, and then just the injuries kept racking up, and then I was just like, I'm done. I gotta take a break, and I just took like a long ass break. They say gym bros be pulling me.
It's more than it is physical. That's what I'm saying. You can have a gym literally right next to you downstairs in your house. It still don't mean you're gonna work out. But I've had, trainers and gym memberships where I had to drive 20-30 minutes to go work out, and I got up and went 3-4 days a week to go work out because I had the mental, fortitude to do it.
Why are y'all saying it's my wife? Y'all keep saying fix my Wi. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's TikTok. It's not me. I promise y'all. It's not me. There's nothing I can do. I've done it all. I'm going live from a sidekick. Kiss me through the phone type vibes. There's a gym in my condo. Only went there the day the realtor was showing me. You need to reset there. Probably could use a massage too. Yeah, I need all types of shit. All right, man. All right.
We disagree sometimes. We've been disagreeing this whole time, but we get back to
kinda. I don't disagree with you.
We find common ground.
Yeah, I think once we understood what we were saying, I don't disagree with you at all. I 100% agree with you. I think we were.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying people just.
I think we was addressing
people just be acting like you can't not get to the point to where you understand people's point. Like half the time that be the case. Like you don't even necessarily disagree, but you won't you so busy trying to fight and be combative that you won't even get to a point and communicate enough to where it's like, oh, I get what you're saying. I actually don't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm. You shut the fuck up and let niggas
right.
Stop listening and respond.
A little bit. Right. Stop making everybody your damn enemy.
Y'all be listening.
Like everybody is trying to be against you.
Mm-hmm. Everybody against you, man. Buy some stuff off of Amazon now before Trump put those tariffs on. Hey, low key, I asked my wife about that the other day. I was like, is there anything that I need from China before this? Before this nigga run amok of the system.
That's crazy. Everything that you needed.
Before this nigga really do that. Let me go on and see. Yeah, definitely. Let me hit my phone. Good job, Rachel. I love that. Let me get my phone going. Shit, what else I need?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't need no gaming systems. I don't need nothing else. Yeah. I don't need no gym equipment. I got a bunch of equipment. I got so much equipment. I got 300-pound Olympic weight, Olympic bench squat rack, pulley, lever pulley, chest pull machine. I got a row machine. I got medicine balls. I got shit, man. I don't know what I don't got. Kettlebells.
There's
up to 50 pounds.
There's so much stuff though that we get from China that I'm just like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know if you can stock up on everything you might need that comes from China.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Amina. Yeah, I just bought a bunch of shoes. Y'all missed it, man. Goddamn, Vans had a crazy ass sale. Crazy.
Damn, what you mean y'all missed it? You ain't tell nobody.
Yeah, I don't be telling people. But y'all missed it because y'all wasn't paying attention.
Golly, gatekeeping ass.
Oh man, y'all missed it.
Get on my nerves.
They had a hell of a sale. They was giving away. I got 3 pairs of shoes.
People say that, like, man, you missed it. They ain't tell you nothing about it. Like,
you missed it because it was out there. What's my favorite pair of shoes? Like in life, or what you mean? Like all time, or these shoes I just bought? I don't know. I like these the best. These are the best ones I got so far. I like these. These out of the new ones. These are the best ones.
Oh yeah, those nice.
I like these.
I love Vans. Even my baby wear Vans.
Yeah, my kids only wear Vans. Oh no. They my oldest baby only wears Vans. My youngest baby don't. These was cool.
Yeah, for the most part, it's Vans or it's Target shoes. That's pretty much it.
These going. I can't. The bad thing is I got them and I can't take them back. But these motherfuckers hurt my feet. I put them on. Oh my god. Oh
BPG,
my god.
it turned into a FaceTime call.
Yeah, that's why I went in. I didn't feel like arguing.
I
never restarted it. I got these just on some weird. Just because I like black bottoms.
Oh, I like those.
So yeah,
I like the purple.
Yeah, you gotta get freaky with it. But yeah, they was like $30 a pop. It was about 30, 25.
Damn, for some big grown ass man shoes. I know the baby shoes was cheap as hell.
The baby shoes was cheap. Yep, the baby shoes was cheap. I just threw them in there, and it was bad. You know when I caught the sale when it first started, and I had a bunch of shit in there, and then I ended up going back like the next day, and then like half the shit I wanted was gone, so I ended up getting some shit that I didn't really like. You know, it was 2 pair in there I really wanted, and that shit went away, but it was cool. I ended up getting whatever else I wanted, but it was cool. Nah, that wasn't.
Probably run it back on for Black Friday though.
Maybe, yeah, they probably are. I wouldn't doubt it. I stocked up for the, you know. But yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'll just get one, you know what I mean? But that was the price of 1 pair of shoes, so I didn't feel bad buying 3 pair of shoes. I was like, I'll do that. $80. I think my total was like $90.
That's the debate. That's the debate I've honestly been having in my head. Is like, do I live my best life over these next few months and do whatever I want to do, or do I save and stock up money for whatever might happen? You know what I mean? Like, is it you only live once, or is it stockpile your money?
I think it's both. Shit.
We have to catch this serial killer. Detective Cross, you've been doing this a long time.
Are y'all really
Detective Cross. Ain't that what's his name?
Live your life while you can. Enjoy it while you can.
I swiped out
I
the
want to
app.
go to Puerto Rico.
Save to get out the US. 4.5. My size always sold out. Damn, you got a little foot, honey. My wife like.
You said save to get out of what?
Mason says she coming to stay with you for the apocalypse. The Trump apocalypse.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm. You spelled it wrong. The
What
prototype.
y'all do?
The prototype, you spelled it wrong. It's not Dogecoin. It's Dogecoin. D-O-G-E.
Dogecoin, yeah.
Dogecoin, yeah. My wife was just telling me about that shit last night. She got Dogecoin. She got some Dogecoin stocks.
Yeah, my baby got Dogecoin, and well, he cashed out his Ethereum. He had Dogecoin and another one I can't remember. One of them stocks helped me buy my house. I don't remember which one it was though.
You owe that baby some money.
No, his dad.
Oh,
gave it to
okay.
me.
All right.
No, I didn't take my baby money.
You owe that baby. Make sure you replace that.
I didn't take my baby's money.
Mm-hmm. Siren talking about I'm going to see Doja Cat. What that got to do with Dogecoin, ma'am?
Siren just be playing all the time.
She always says something funny.
She said, "Y'all keep the Dogecoin. I'm going to see Doja Cat."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bitcoin never did, dog. I don't got no stocks. I'm either gonna make millions of dollars.
Back in 2020, 2021, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I'm either gonna be a multi-millionaire or I'm gonna be working until I'm 90. So
at this point,
I ain't got many options in between. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm not no stock nigga. Never have been, never will be. Yeah. I got a 401k. That motherfucker shorter than a midget on his knees.
Damn. Did y'all catch that AMC in 2020? If you know, you know.
Yep. You call a little bit of it. What up, Craig?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I just want to chime in. First of all, appreciate like the show, like you put and everything. I just want to chime in real quick with investments. Just because I feel passionate about them because I didn't know nothing about investments until like last year, and I started learning some more. So for reference, I'm 38. I've had jobs in the past where I had I put them in conservative investments because I got in the market when I got the job market in 2010 when the economy was trash. So I didn't invest nothing, but I had a little 401k at a job. It was basically 10 grand, and it only gained like 2 grand over 10 years.
Damn.
I put that thing in the S&P 500 last year. It gained 2 grand in 2 months.
Yeah.
So what I just want to encourage folks, definitely look for like a target date fund at your job, set away money in the 401k, get your emergency fund saved up because you don't want to die on the floor working on the floor at Walmart. And that's all I got to say. But I appreciate the topics. I did appreciate your opinion on pushing back against the patriarchy. Patriarchy's bullshit. It only really fucks over everybody, women the most, but it really fucks over men too. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Hey man, I appreciate that. Thanks for the words, Craig. Yeah, man. Yeah. If y'all ever want to make me uninterested in something, start talking about stock markets.
The finance bros.
My brain will
stock bros.
My brain will literally shut down. I will have to remind myself to breathe. This shit just don't I couldn't care less. I don't give a fuck. And I don't mean that about Craig. I'm just saying in general, I just don't care. Couldn't care about it. I don't care. I got, like I said, I got a little 401k, and then it is what it is. The stock market is not a real place. It's not real. It's a slot machine. That's what it is. Sorry to tell you that. Hate to bust.
A slot machine.
Yeah, it's a slot machine. I hate to burst y'all bubbles. The stock market is a slot machine. It's not a real. It's not. People think they got it figured out. You don't. I just want to tell the people.
Mean, it's definitely a game. It's a gamble. It's like, yeah, it's a gamble.
You think you got it figured out? You don't. Look, 2020 should have showed you everything you needed to know about the stock market. If you was ever doubting what the stock market really was, when you go look at the WeBets dudes that was giving everybody the AMC and all of that shit, the stocks and shit like that, and the GameStop shit. Remember what they did? Remember how the corporations rallied against that, and then they locked people out of their accounts, and you couldn't take your money out, and all of that. Yeah, it's not. It's not for you. This is what I be talking about. Like earlier today, when people be talking about like we gotta get banks. All they're gonna do is fucking just change the rules. Like, what are you talking about? They hold the keys. You can't outsmart. Like, what are you talking? It's crazy that you think you can outsmart them. You can't, because even if they're dumb, you can outsmart them for a minute. But as soon as they catch on to it, they're correcting it. It's a wrap. They're shutting it down.
As long as you remember and realize that, and you're not dumb with it, like you said, thinking you can outsmart them, like. Then yeah, I think that's where people, like, when your ego gets in the way and you feel like, oh no, I got this figured out, I'm gonna beat the system. No, you're not. Get your little gains while you can get them. Don't use it like you at Vegas. Like,
I want to tell you something.
Even with that AMC, when you saw your shit go up to 10K, cash it out.
So
it's gone.
Yeah,
that you already got
it. Craig said target date funds are statistically proven to work, though compound interest is math. Okay, so. I remember this. I don't got to speak on it personally, but I'll talk about it personally. I remember because I was young. I was 30, about 31, and I was working. I had just gotten to the car business. And I remember we had a meeting about our 401ks and our health insurance. And it was a bunch of older gentlemen in there, like in their 60s, I want to say, maybe even late 50s. And they were in there so pissed off. And I remember talking to them about it, why they were so mad. And this was in 2009, 10-ish, around that time is when the crash happened. And they told me, like man after man told me that they had lost like 60%, 50%, 40%, 30% of their savings due to the crash. They had smartly been investing this whole time. They had all the compounding, all that shit, right? The market crashed, and they couldn't, and they had to come out. Some of them had to come out of retirement to work, or they were like getting ready to. I'm sorry, they were getting ready to retire. My bad. They were getting ready to retire, and they had to. They were like, yeah, we got to work. Like now, I got to work for another. I don't even know. I'm gonna die working now. So yeah, there's no. I mean, I'm just saying, like, y'all can tell me whatever. You poor working class. I'm not saying don't invest. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying to act like to any extent you have control over this shit is hilarious. It's just funny. Like I'm like, you don't. Yeah, my boy lost $100,000 of his money. 70. He lost 70. Sorry, he lost $70,000. He was just getting ready to retire. He lost 70 racks.
Damn.
70 racks. He was just getting ready to retire. Like that's
heartbreaking.
It was crazy. And he was like, well, I got to work a little bit. But he ended up working and whatever and working it out. But yeah, he lost 70 racks. This was recent. This was like the last little blip that happened. That like after COVID or during COVID, something like that. One of those times. And
yeah, I could never lose 70 racks. Way before it got there, I would already took that shit out.
But you can't. That's what I'm saying. It's like it happens fast, and it's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you just got it in your like normal shit, and then it dips, and it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, no. Sometimes it is just like one day you got it, and literally the next minute it's gone.
That shit is gone.
Yeah, it's definitely a gamble.
He lost like 20 in a day.
I think it's different levels. Like some people do it on a much larger scale, and that's fine for them. I don't play with that kind of money. Like, okay, I see I got $500. Cool, bet, I'll take it. Yep. I put $10 in this, and it's now 1,000. Bet, cash out.
Yep. I definitely wouldn't do day trading. That's not my thing. But
no, I don't do day trading. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like retail trading.
I don't do any of it
I don't do no retail trading. I would literally rather play poker. Like I would
That's
literally.
What it feels like, even when you're doing it, especially with the what do you call it? The crypto.
Mm-hmm.
It literally feels like you at the slot machine, like in Vegas. It can get very addicting if you already have that kind of mentality, like, oh, I'm gonna gamble this money, and that could be very dangerous.
Yeah, I won't even say poker because I got more control over poker. I would literally rather go to Vegas and play 3-card poker or play blackjack, like at a table and play against the house. I would rather play against the house than fucking gamble on the stock market. That's just me.
Yep.
That's me. That's not. I don't feel comfortable doing it, and it's a wild place. But we'll see. Hopefully everybody comes up and everybody makes their bags and get rich and can retire and all of that stuff. The prototype said day trading is the bag. It's not. Most day traders go belly up. Go look up the numbers.
Yep.
Most day traders go bankrupt. Most day traders,
That's why you see they be up buying all these expensive cars and stuff, and then you don't hear nothing else from them because they lost all that shit.
Yeah, they hit a lick, and then they thought they was cool, and then they started doing. They was like, "Cool, we could do it," and then day trading is a bag. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's the lack of education. Probably you ruined my big retirement dream thing. I didn't try to. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all
That's
better.
why I understand everybody who was like, after Trump won, they're like, oh my God, the stocks are up. My stocks just went up to this. I just made blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's how stocks work. Like there was a big election. We got results. The stocks went up. They're going to go back down. Like that's how these work.
Especially when the tariffs come. Stocks going
like, I hope you cashed it out. Like, while you so excited about how much your stock went up, did you cash it out? If not, that's monopoly money. It's not real.
If
you ain't take it out and put it in your bank account, I don't care about it.
Wait till the tariffs hit, and that motherfucker go. You're gonna be like,
exactly. That's all I hope all the people that was pointing and laughing and bragging, I hope you actually took the money out. I hope you did.
That shit about to be wicked and wild, man. But hey, y'all, I gotta go get my baby. That's why I just let it ride. It was too close. I had to leave soon. I was like, I'm just gonna stick it out. Fuck it. I appreciate you for talking shit.
All right, then later.
All right, Shan. We did it, man. We made it. I'm sorry, y'all. We couldn't get the ops in here. I mean, we couldn't really get the ops. I might spin the block on another live though. I don't know, depending on my energy levels. But I gotta go get my baby though. He been yelling at me. Shout out to all the super chats though. Pruitt, my shining star, Jerome. Your favorite irritation. Have you heard the Corey? Osa hit me with some 2 on pub. He's a wild boy talking about BBL Ellen. Who's BB Ellen? BB Ellen? Who was that? All right, though. I got to go. He just got out at 105. He going to be yelling at me.